Hello, everyone. Welcome in. There was no transition on that. That was weird. Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome in.
I don't know why, but it sounded like you were about to go, hello, everyone. My name is Mark.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
You know, it's his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday,
goodness.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Notice
Wait,
us.
we're missing a lizard, by the way.
Notice us, Markiplier.
Oh, we're missing a lizard.
Markiplier mentioned.
Oh, the lizard is an orb right now.
He's an orb.
Do not look at the man behind the curtain.
Whoops.
No. Get in your outfit.
Cover him. Hide
Get in your
him.
maid dress.
No, I don't want to become a scaly. No.
Put your scale suit back on.
Lizard him.
Ah.
Get back in the suit. Anyway, guys, welcome into episode 10.
Mascot, you don't have a choice.
Can we scoot Nautilus like maybe a quarter of an inch upwards?
No.
Yeah, just so his tail doesn't look like it's cut off.
Actually, I don't know why it
Or we could
changed.
just bring its tail back.
It's been like that for a couple sessions, actually.
It's
I just
been
didn't want
bothering
to.
me.
I think I hit it
just thought
randomly.
you would have noticed it.
I'm bothered by the lizard.
I'm bothered by the lizard's lack of tail.
Yeah,
A
what's the
lizard,
color?
it bothers me.
Why did nobody mention anything
Damn.
sooner?
Damn, Walter, I think they hate you.
No,
do hate me.
man. I love Walter. Walter's the fan favorite.
Except by
Not
certain
after last
druids.
session.
So,
I don't know. Even my own chat's like, oh
yeah.
man, I love Walter. Walter's the best.
it's true. I've seen it myself.
Yeah, Moose has seen it. They're like, yeah,
Yeah, Walter's the
fucking
best.
Walter's
Funny
best.
little lizard.
Screw you, Chai.
Screw you, everybody else. I want the fucking
Yeah.
lizard.
I like the fucking lizard. I want the lizard. More
The
lizard.
lizard doesn't fuck.
My lizard.
That lizard fucks.
No.
Do not the lizard.
Do not the lizard.
Not the lizard.
Do you like being a lizard?
I don't know. Do you like
We
this
should have
lizard?
a lot more context with that kind of content.
Do you
Alright.
fuck as a lizard?
Write it in. Write it in. All right, guys. Welcome into episode 10 of Tubers N Tarasque, Machinations of Nature. A few quick announcements. We finally reached 100 followers on Twitch for
Yippee!
Let's
episode
go.
10.
Yippee!
Ah,
The
wow.
big 100.
We have
100 on episode 10.
it's very satisfying, I gotta say.
It's so satisfying.
And we've also been posting a little bit more on our socials. So if you haven't seen it, a new short just dropped today. A new edit, if you will.
Yeah.
Made by the
Choose
wonderful
so good.
Crow. And who
Ah.
else? Who else is in on this? Or is it just Crow?
I think it was just Crow.
Yes,
I mean,
we
technically,
like
all
that.
of us were because we used our voices.
Yeah,
Well-
Comey's art was used, and then Crow's editing, our voices. I made the little end card at the end. It's a collaborative thing.
We love
But I feel like
collaborations.
Crow and Comey should get the most of the credit for that one.
Crow carried.
Yeah.
Crow carried.
As he does.
Man, I just work here.
Working.
Put
And we're
Dempsey in
appreciating your
McDonald's
damn work.
uniform. I just work here.
But I believe, unless you guys had some announcements you wanted to mention, I believe that's all of our announcements.
Ooh.
Ooh.
VR night is tonight after session.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. So we'll be doing VR chat immediately after the session. I believe Comey and Boo are mostly in charge of getting everyone together for that. So if you do feel like joining, we do just hang out, play games, do karaoke, all kinds of fun stuff. And if you want to join, absolutely feel free to. It is open to the public.
Yeah.
All right.
We.
Oui.
French.
Oui. All right. So moving on from the French.
Wait.
Are you guys ready for some D&D?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm ready for some D&D. Let's get into D&D. So,
Hey, has everyone got their dice?
yeah, is
No, actually, hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Wait.
I fucking called that. I fucking called
I
that.
also
was like,
left my dice behind me. I gotta get them. But I'm in the
And-
same room.
that would have been really awkward had I asked somebody to roll something. They're like, oh, how many dice?
"Uh."
Aye, aye. I didn't pre-punish my dice this time either.
I'm sorry?
You got
Oh, that's
Drown
a
them
good
again.
idea.
No, I put them in the jail so I can season them all week, and then I pull them out.
damn
But
it.
this time,
Okay, I have my dice now.
I
Sorry.
Maybe that's why your dice hate you.
it
Watch,
worked last
watch
time.
Ruby roll so good.
I'm just saying,
Let's
like
see.
I feel like your dice have had better days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Guys, I have
always
new
bad,
dice.
so I have to punish them.
God
Do you
damn
want me
it.
to lend you my slime?
You have the fucking goop.
I put them in the
jar.
goo.
Not the
Do you want me to
goo.
lend you
No,
the
I
goo
have
jar?
jar. If you guys
I will
don't know,
say-
Chai has a suspicious jar full of dice.
If
It-
we get
Maybe
to
What?
200 followers before December, I will reveal the jar live.
Whoa.
Oh,
Everyone will
no.
witness my jar.
I will reveal the jar
The
live.
mysterious
Folks,
jar for
200
dice.
Everyone
by
on
you
December.
know.
Twitch.com.
The panic.
Mysterious goopy milk.
Guys, please
No!
delete the
Why'd
channel.
you say that?
It's the end of Tubers N Tarasque. No one knows what happened to them.
We know we do know what happened is last time what happened. We had a very
Last
fun
time.
adventure. Last time on TNT. So the party managed to
I killed a
drag
man.
back a not so friendly face to their hideout. After some deliberation, there was some information trying to be gathered from this character. However, the character was very unwilling to give this information and even attempted to make an escape when left alone with Dempsey. In the process,
Understandable.
he was recaptured, escaped one more time, and then made his way into the stone floor using meld with earth. The party sat with him and tried to discuss with him and bargain with him. Others tried to explore the other areas around to see where he might have gone. And the only one who seemed to know anything about the spell itself was Walter, who told everyone the spell only lasts an hour and he's probably gone by now. And this was proven infactual when Ribby, who was up until recently turned into a frog, she regained her form, went over to the area that he was, and began to move the earth with her froggy magic, thus shifting the earth enough to eject the man with incredible force and speed, slamming him into the ceiling and instantly killing him. The lie was revealed, and so was the man. With that, the party went about their night, trying to recover from the events of the day, into the next, where they went to a small shopping trip. After a little bit of shopping, everyone gathered together for lunch, and they had a discussion with Walter about his actions and the fact that he did lie to the party. With many of our party members turning away and leaving. So, we pick back up with the party separating. Who would be leaving the table right now? I believe Sepra was one of them, and who else?
Mm-hmm.
I would
it
be
was
one of
me.
them.
All right. Who stayed behind with Walter?
It'd be
I think
me.
Lauren would have.
All right. Orin, Dempsey, and Walter, you sit at the table. Sepra, Nif, you both head off into the afternoon air. Rippy, where would you be at?
I think
I think
I think I would like to head out to. I think I was on my way to maybe speak with Parliament.
Okay. So, Oren, Dempsey, and Walter, you all sit around the table. What would you guys be talking about at this moment?
Walter would be turned in, like, basically wrapped like around himself and just kind of lying in the middle of the table. As much as a donut he can be, is making himself as small as possible.
Like the way a dog is in their bed when they don't want to look at you after they've done something bad.
Exactly.
Oren and Dempsey, what would you be doing with Walter in this situation?
I think at the moment, Orin's kind of just staring, contemplating.
And Dempsey?
Do you want to be open around all day?
Walter looks up a bit confused slowly.
We got other things we need to worry about right now, too. I think there's one way you can somewhat, put yourself on a better light.
He, like, slowly pulls his head out of the tail. What can I do?
You remember that tip we got a little bit back? About someone collecting our money?
Yeah?
Well, if you want to put it into good use right now, how about you help me look for him?
I thought you hated using magic.
You don't have to. Pair of
He
eyes is all I
crackles.
need.
He crackles a bit. Like the energetic around him is like softly sparking. He just nods. He slowly gets to his feet.
Come on. You coming too, Orin?
Walter looks at Orem. Big sad puppy dog eyes.
I just realized my mic was muted. I'm sorry.
You're so.
Orin will get up and go with them.
No words, just heading out with the half of the party there?
Yeah, he's still deep in thought.
All right.
Do we know who has the cloak? Or like the fabric?
The one you originally had?
Oh, I don't think I think someone else took like not my cloak. I mean like the cultist's robes. Yes.
Sapura had it.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. So where would this half of the party like to travel to?
Oren's leaving the. So Oren, you're leaving the wherever we were at as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Ruby would like to kind of speak with him. So.
All right. So
Um.
the three of you stand up and head outside, and you do see your small froggy companion sitting off a little ways away from the entrance to the cafe.
Oren, how do you feel about all of this?
In general, or last night's events?
More so last night's events.
Tor. I don't think that man needed to die, but I don't agree with Walter.
I'm heading to Parliament. I don't necessarily want to tell them we've been harboring, a dangerous member of society, but
Well,
I would like.
he is dead.
That's true. I imagine they'd be upset we didn't report it first thing, though. But I would like to know if they're more like
Sure.
him.
I suppose Parliament will have the most information. Or
it's gonna stop after saying or.
So we go to Parliament?
Orton's gonna kind of look between Dempsey and Walter and Ribby, and then back to Ribby.
I'll go with you.
Ruby will kind of like turn and start walking that direction.
Orton will follow.
All right.
Or
And
he'll gesture to Dempsey and Walter to kind of, show that he's going with Ribby elsewhere.
all right. And the two people you didn't notice immediately outside the door, Nif, Sepra, where are you two going?
Ironically, I was planning on going to Parliament.
I guess maybe you'll beat him there.
Mm-hmm.
Nif wanted to go out on their own, not to Parliament.
Where would Nif like to go?
Nif wants to go back to the place that she kind of scoped out before with Winnie, as she has a somewhat familiar headache.
All right. So, let's go ahead and take care of Nif. So Nif, you start making your way across the long bridge over to Broken Blade Castle. It's a fairly short walk from where you were. You could even see the towers and the points of the roof from where you were. But you feel that breeze from the river, the rushing river below you, as you make your way across. Onto the island, you see the now familiar large stone walls. What would you like to do?
Does it look seemingly like the same bit of security? I know they upped security before.
Make me a perception check, if you will.
Ooh, okay. That's gonna be a 21.
21. So
21.
you take a look around in your sharp eyes, gather hold of a few distinctions. You notice there's at least twice as many troops on the tops of the walls patrolling. You see 3 times the amount of people on the ground, covering every 10 feet of the wall, making sure that nobody can get in or out. You see people watching the doors, the largest of doors, the smallest of doors. It seems like security has incredibly tightened around this area.
Can I, maybe doing like a lap around the building, notice anything that might lead to a gap in security?
Yeah, so you can take a walk around. You see smaller side entrances where people would come in and out that aren't carrying too much, and no, they're not on like a cart or anything. Just normal people traveling in between these doors. Each one seems to be guarded. Travel around further and further into the foliage around, and it seems like genuinely this place is locked down from head to toe.
Am I seeing any amounts of like staff going in and out? Not security per se, but like, I don't know, a cook, some other member of staffing that would work inside the building.
Generally, no. Most of the people that do work inside, you imagine, would have the necessary accommodations, either coming through the front door on carts, or that they essentially live there and don't really need much else.
Can Nif kind of set camp in a way, like kind of find means to be around the building, stalking it to kind of watch how shifts go on through there when maybe security were to swap out? Just kind of, I don't know, be in the area and walk around until the evening.
Okay. Number 1, I'm going to need you to go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Alrighty. I got a nat 20.
All right.
I'm
And
stealthy as fuck.
Let's go.
go ahead and give me a, let's say, investigation check.
Alrighty. Who's my magical girl dice to treat me so good? What was it again?
An investigation check.
Investigation. That'll be a 4. I should have asked to use luck. Son of a gun.
So, you're able to stay out of the line of sight of the many watchful eyes that stay around this area. Though it does put you at a bit of a disadvantage, as you have to hide yourself on top of roofs and inside of crowds, and it makes it hard to gather too much information. From this, all you can really tell is that there is a shift right around sundown. That there's a shift change, right around sundown.
Mm-hmm.
And on a 4, that's really all you can gather.
Would Winnie maybe have any information? Can I roll for Winnie? He's doing the bottom side, I'm doing top side.
Go ahead and roll his investigation.
So cool. Okay, yep. Not gonna use that die. It's gonna be a 3.
3.
Yeah, that's all I got was a 3. And that's without anything, because I don't think I roll anything with his.
Well, you cooperate with him, and you do
He
see...
also got nothing.
Yeah, there is a shift change right around sundown, and that seems to be about it.
You couldn't see past all the feet almost stomping on him.
And how long would you have stayed?
I guess at least until sundown.
Would you have stayed through the night?
I think once it gets dark enough and the crowd starts thinning out, she leaves because she doesn't want to get caught.
All right.
So she tries to leave with the crowd and I guess heads back to, I assume probably Walter's place. Maybe not go inside, but she kind of loiters around that area to see where the rest of the party is.
Okay. So we'll get back to you whenever we time skip for everybody else. All right. For those of you going to Parliament, Ribby and Orin, you both walk in the door and you see a very familiar, large, greenish lady standing towering in front of you. What would you guys like to do?
Revi's gonna kind of, using her prestidigitation, she's gonna make the floor very muddy, very comfortable. Sink her froggy little feet in them, and then just kind of do her froggy little taps against the establishment all the way up to next to this familiar watchtower. She's gonna look up at her, kind of peer around her large body, and she's like, do you watch here often?
She ignores you, but you do notice her shoulders tense up a little bit. She's just standing there, arms crossed, looking very pissed. Just with the cloak kind of hiding her features, though.
Orin will walk over to the other side of her and be like,
You do know that cloak doesn't do a whole lot for you, right?
I don't really want to talk about that right now. And I don't really care right now. What do you want?
Here to talk to about the uninvited guest.
Think we probably should have reported a bit earlier.
Nothing to report now. Except for this. And she takes out the cloak and the belongings of the person.
Oh, good. You were on it.
One of us has to be good at it. So if you're here for the same reason, I guess we should just get this over with. Unless you came here for something else.
Wait, were you also going to?
Could you spit it out?
He's wondering, why you walked all the way up here, considering we thought, maybe you didn't
She's
want someone to
staring.
spot you. Would have even asked you sooner, maybe.
This cloak does a lot more than you give it credit for.
Orin looks up.
There's a lot of taller people around in this city, not just me.
DM, are there a lot of taller people around us?
And you watch as Mr. Thoris Valk walks by with his big thundering footsteps, looking down on each and every one of you. Hello, citizens. And he just continues on.
Well, I guess you have a point.
Yeah.
You think the cloak would hide the horns? And Ruby's gonna kind of like position her little fingers up to the side of her head to kind of mimic horns.
You look, he does have a very large set of horns that seem to go outward and then curl back into his head as if making almost like a U shape.
She stifles a tiny giggle.
How do you think he
Just a little
maintains those?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I don't really want to be around too many people right now. Do you want to give the cloak to them or what?
Ruby's gonna hold out her dirty little froggy grimy fingers, her greedy
Then
little
Orin
hands.
will take it.
Sapura just like glances down at Ribby, gives her a look of disgust while like pushing the cloak into Orin.
Orin just nods.
Not a chance in hell, Ribby.
It was
This-
worth a try.
This cloak would be brown by the time we got there if you were holding it.
I could always, make it look better. And she kind of like taps on the muddy little floor.
Orin's gonna hold it further away.
Sapura's just like pulling down her hood at this point as to not be associated.
DM, who all is present in chat not tavern, sorry, in Parliament?
Chat.
DM who is president chat?
Who all is present in chat?
You guys are only in the entranceway. You did see Thoris walk through. You've seen a janitor who is now glaring at Ribby, and you hear a familiar voice shouting from around the corner as you see somebody poking their head through the glass. The glass wall that covers the desk. Hello? Who's there?
Oh no. Ruby's gonna kind of try to enter past him and not interact.
Hello and welcome into Parliament today. How can I help you?
She's gonna kind of like squint her eyes, almost like to make eye contact, disgruntledly, and just kind of like walk past him in disgust.
Orin's going to also walk by in a wide radius, but kind of like look at him and shrug in like, I don't know what's going on. After Ribby does.
Thanks, nice cat, man. Sorry, I haven't gotten my allergy pills yet.
Alright. It's not like you chose to be allergic.
Hey, you're with Sapura's party, huh? Or
Orin will turn and look over his shoulder.
you're gonna watch Will look over there too. Is she in here?
Is she still in
like-
here?
She's standing behind Orin.
We are a party, aren't we?
She'll slightly
apparently doing a
uncover
lot.
her face. Though she doesn't look very pleased.
Hey, Apura, have you decided to come by and drop off your name for your group here?
Not yet. We have something else for you. He's got it.
I thought we were giving this to... Oh, I guess Thoris just walked out.
He was actually walking in.
Huh?
He was walking in.
Oh. Is Thoris the guy we give it to? I can't remember.
He is one of the heads.
Ask.
Yes.
I don't think Ruby's looking to give it to him because the last thing she gave him, he ate.
Well, Thoris isn't gonna eat a cloak.
Well,
I hope.
Put it past
I wouldn't
him.
put it past him.
He's not a
Jeez.
goat. He's a minotaur.
maybe he's part goat.
He could be part goat. Damn, is he part goat?
I would say you would not know, as you have not asked him his lineage or anything about him, other than that, other than the small interaction of, how are you feeling after eating that watermelon?
Oh, we need to check in on him. See if the water boat's progressed.
I did bring my notes with me. Ruby takes out like a small little leaf. She's been writing chicken scratch on.
Orin will give a look of slight concern. Where was the place that we went to last time when we gave the watermelon to them?
Into the main hall, where also you guys were put into your groups and met all the other groups.
Okay.
I
Ruby's
suppose
gonna
we
kind
proceed
of
to the main hall then.
Yeah.
Okay, bye guys.
Orin will wave at Will.
You see he
Ruby's
waves
gonna
back
grunt.
excitedly, and then as you go to turn, you see him pick up something from his desk. It looks like a very thin book with a lot of colors on it. All right. So you head through the large wooden doors that lead into the main hall, and in front of you is a series of seats sitting in front of a stage almost. And up on that stage, you see the 9 heads of parliament all having a discussion. All right. So you walk in there, and one of the heads looks over. This is an older human. He steps off of his seat, walks down to the front of the stage.
Excuse me, you can't be here. This is not open to the public.
Then why could we just walk in? This is the 4th time.
What? Why did they just walk in here? Is Will not doing his job? That darn kid. I need to get better security in this place.
That boy is doing his job splendidly.
Do I still have that paper that he gave me to say that we're like an official team?
Yes, I would believe you do have a copy of it, though it was never filled out nor signed. You did just have a paper.
I thought I signed for us last time.
You signed to
because
pick
of
up the money, from what I remember.
Okay.
Quickly
to sign a
scribble our
bunch of
names
stuff.
on it.
Oh,
Is it
you're
open
right.
to Ruby's gonna kinda like puff up her chest kinda proud. Her posture a little taller than usual, her regular the hunchback witchy self. She's gonna say, is it open to the adventurers that stopped the train incident?
I guess it would be, yes. Okay. Come over here so I can see you a little bit better.
I like to imagine that he's like 5 feet in front of us when he says that.
No, he's a good ways away. you guys are at the top of the seating area, and he's at the stage right now. Imagine he's almost shouting. I probably need to emphasize that a little bit more.
Do we approach?
Ruby's gonna proudly walk down
Orin will follow.
stage.
You guys hear the wet
Yeah.
footsteps echoing along the halls, and they're in the large grand hall that you were in. All you hear is
Mud
"Pah,
trailing behind her.
pah, 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 pah."
Just
Just froggy woman with 2 tall people behind her. Ominous.
So
Some
not
squishy
bad.
noises from her toes hitting the mud.
it
Clap,
seems
clap, clap.
that most of the discussion behind you has kind of slowed as all these people are staring down at you. The 9 different heads of parliament. And who you're approaching, like I said, is an elderly male. You look at him, and he's definitely rugged in the face, and you see his eye. One of his eyes seems to be like a milky white, probably blind in that eye, but his other eye is a little more soft and focused. And as you guys approach, you see him kind of lean down and look at you as if trying to read something about you that doesn't necessarily show on your face.
Yes, okay. So you're one of the mercenary groups, huh? What was your name?
Yes.
You sign up with one of your group names? You still deciding on that?
We haven't decided.
Not much of
Don't
an energy
decide
group without a
anything.
name. It's kind of hard to call you all at the same time if you have to name off 8 or 9 different names.
You seem to call us just fine.
Fair enough, yeah. And what's your business here?
Is there, or does this look familiar? And Ruby's gonna kind of like motion to Orin.
Orin will bring the cloak over and other. He'll just show him the cloak.
Let's see what this is right here. Okay,
And you're gonna watch as the color kind of drains from his face as he takes a look at this cloak and sees that insignia on the back of the cloak. And it is a wide open mouth with teeth bared, sharp.
Ruby's gonna kind of squint her eyes at him, in a serious tone and say, "So you do know what this is?"
I dare say we do, yes. We're investigating something about them right now. They call themselves the Devourer's Teeth. It's a cult group working out of, not quite Rayland here. They're in the Talenta Plains. As far as I can tell.
You said the Torrental Plains?
Talenta Plains.
Talenta.
Talenti planes?
Those of you who have taken a look at the map will know that this is on the other side of the Mournlands, clear across the continent.
What do we know about the Talenta Plains?
Actually, I don't believe any of you would know anything about the Talenta Plains.
Oh.
Makes sense why we don't know about this group then.
Yeah. So Ruby's gonna say, so you are aware that they're connected with the attacks then?
We've had some suspicion for a little while now. Oh, it's not the only place that we've had complaints out of, but this is the only one related to the Devourer's Teeth. Now, we're still figuring out the details of what's going on over there, but we know that they're working out of there and that they're sending agents over here to mess with Breland and Ondare and Thrain and Zalago and all the other things on the western side of the continent.
I've heard of sightings nearby. Something about a crypt.
Oh, yes. We sent, who was it? Leonidas, I believe, sent him and a few others from one of the remaining groups into that crypt. They came back saying some of the Devourer's Teeth were in there, and they were doing some strange magic on the corpses in there. We weren't really able to gather much, as one of them very, very proficient in magic themselves, so it's hard to say what was going on. But, yeah, we can, if you'd like, you can go in there too. We're sure you can handle yourselves. Here, let me grab this for you. Let's see.
He's gonna take out a little sending phone.
Yeah, this one. Where's the maps?
Old
on
man
here?
texting. Old man texting.
Orin will start like pointing at the phone.
3 hours later.
It takes
First, just gonna hand hers to Orin.
it takes about 5 minutes, but he's able to finally pull up a map of the area and show you a place just out to the northwest of the city, where the crypt is located.
This used to be an old church, but it's been abandoned for some time. We're not really sure what happened. Something terrible happened, but it's not really my jurisdiction. It's not really my business. And frankly, not yours either. So, if you want to head out there, I won't stop you. Just notice they've already done a lot to clear it out and make sure nothing's coming back.
But you don't know what kind of magic or work they were doing there, even through your investigation?
Well, we've been rather busy with all the different things happening in the city, so we haven't really been able to send anybody out yet. We're still trying to get an arcanist. Takes a while these days to hire one and put all the paperwork and get somebody out there.
Spur's just gonna look to her two party members that are with her.
What can you tell me about this cult?
Uh,
Well, as far as we know, mostly druids. As far as their motive, it's hard to tell. There's something about cancer on the world, humans are, and they're really for nature and against all the industrialization that's been happening. I can only imagine how bad it's gotten in the Talenti Plains, considering, we're leading the country in technological advancements and factories, industrialization and factories, and we're really pushing. What was I gonna say? It doesn't matter. Anyway, if you want to go check it out, yeah, it's the cold is
Ruby's gonna look to Sephiroth and she'll say, "We'll check out your crypt, but I would make this your business. I have information, and I believe it's about to get a whole lot worse."
I see. Where would you be getting this kind of information?
Same place we've got the cloak. I imagine you've talked to these people before.
We can never get them
Considering
to talk. They're a rather slippery bunch.
That's true. You're not wrong. They believe that we are a cancer. They plan to wipe out all of humanity, and the attacks have been ramping up. You may think it's not your business, but they'll make it. I would get somebody on this while we cover your crypt.
And behind him, you see a half-elf man, roughly middle-aged. He speaks up. You certainly know a lot for somebody who's not involved.
It's hard to be indifferent when they're setting off attacks in the city we live in. Not to mention, you gave us the sending stones. We just answered. We found one of these guys at the center of one of these attacks. I expect you'll have more answers for us when we come back.
And you see across the table somebody else pipes up, a female figure. And why didn't you bring them in the moment you found them?
You said they were slippery. All we managed to get was his cloak.
So, you stripped the clothing off of him, but you didn't actually catch him.
Nope.
Make me a deception check.
Can I use lucky?
If you so desire.
Horn is visibly worried.
Don't worry, I got this. Hold on, I don't got this. I gotta put on my glasses. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, I'm so glad I used lucky. One of these better work. Hold on, I'm gonna use this one. It's ugly, but it's lucky. What the fuck is that? Does a 12 work? Wait. No, does a 13 work?
So, you tell us this lady about how you stole the cloak off of this character, but she doesn't. Or you couldn't catch them. She just looks at you, kind of stares at you for a second. Okay, I'm not sure how you do that, but does that mean there's a naked man running around?
Why did you just assume he just wears a cloak and nothing else? It's very strange. Do you often just wear cloaks? Ruby's gonna kind of look at her lily pad she draped herself in and then be kind of concerned and kind of pull it in closer to cover herself.
Right. Okay. You're gonna see her start whispering to the head of Parliament next to her, and you'll see a halfling man. You've actually met him. Oh, no, you actually wouldn't have met him before. Another halfling man. And she leans back from her whisper. She just goes silent. She just sits there.
Oh, yes, I think it's about time you step away. We'll deliberate, and you can go check out the crypt. Just report back to us whenever you're done, all right?
Ruby's gonna kind of lift her wand as if to wave and then we'll walk out the door. Smirking with a little froggy grimace. In her mind, she's nailed that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Who is the last one out the door as you guys walk
Orin.
out? Orin?
Oh.
Make me an
Okay.
insight check.
Oh boy. Come on, new dice, be kind. Where is insight? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's only a +1. It don't matter. It's a natural 20.
Natural
Nice.
20. Fantastic. As you're walking out, you feel 9 pairs of eyes boring into the back of your head. You hear whispers. Whispers of disbelief. And as you exit the doors, it seems to stay in that room. You walk past the front desk. You see Will still there reading his book. He looks up. Have a good day, guys! He turns back to his book.
I will.
Sapra will give him a curt nod. Do you have any other adventures in the hall today?
You look around. You
I'll
didn't.
be watching.
Oh.
Oh,
You didn't
what'd
see
you say?
anybody. You didn't see anybody in the main hall. Looking outside in the reception area and the connecting hallways, you do see 1 or 2 familiar faces from groups that were rather forgetful to you guys, as you didn't have anybody in those that you knew. But you do recognize at least 2 faces in there.
Okay. Think she's gonna lag behind for a second and talk to Will.
Okay. So, Orin and Ruby, do you guys continue on?
Hmm.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So you 2 walk out the door. Separa, you're left alone. You walk back and you see Will looking down at his comic book. Did you forget something?
I almost did.
What,
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
How's my friend doing?
Your friend?
Leonidas.
Oh, Leonidas. Yeah. Let me. Where's his file? Hold on. Well, after he finished up his job in the crypt, he checked into the hospital for a few days, and he seems to be back out on his feet now. We're looking to give him another job pretty soon, but we haven't really discussed what it's going to be yet. Or at least I don't know. I only keep track of the files.
Could you
You almost
inform me
made
when you
Will
know?
stay.
Absolutely.
Finally, something good today. I'll see you around.
Okay, bye, Pura.
Bye. And she kind of trudges out.
You almost made Will stay. He was about to be like, "You're my friend."
She's not in the mood for it. She can't.
He was about to collapse, be like, "Oh my god."
All right. And with you guys leaving Parliament, is there anything else you guys would like to take care of?
Orin's gonna lean down to Ribby.
They didn't believe you.
That was worth a shot.
I don't know why we didn't just tell the truth.
That we killed a man in Walter's house.
He was a criminal.
They're gonna know why we didn't want to report it at first when we first found him.
How long has it been since the attack?
Well, it happened in the middle of the night last night. So, probably
So
a
it
little over
hasn't
12
even
hours.
been a day.
No.
So we haven't stalled in telling them.
No.
It literally happened last night. We could have just said we were chasing him. We couldn't capture him. We accidentally killed him.
Am I caught up by this point or no?
You would have walked up right about the time he said we killed him.
Orin is like whispering this into Ribby's ear. I just can't whisper in Orin's voice.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you see that you would see those two whispering.
We had a sending stone. We could have called them when we first found him and kidnapped him in the hole.
Isn't
Could
the
have waited for
network
backup. I suppose, but there's other ways to get to Parliament. There were many other adventures on this route too. Instead, we took a wanted man home to interrogate him privately. And in the process, killed him.
Or we could have just said, he's dead. We couldn't question him. We don't know how long ago he died.
Don't necessarily want them to know he's dead. It doesn't seem like they're doing a whole lot about this problem or taking it seriously.
But if they think he's alive, they could be searching for someone who isn't there and wasting their time when they could be searching for more important things. I don't know.
I say we let them look. It'd be better if they found one of his acquaintances. He couldn't have just been alone.
Orin will kind of just sigh and stand back up, right?
Surprise just staring at these two. She wasn't eavesdropping.
All right.
Just watching.
Hey! She has a goal in mind!
Mm-hmm.
Just
Where would this group like to head in the meantime?
Goal
okay.
starts at L.
Hey!
Sephora's caught back up, right?
Yes. You're all together now. All three of
Okay.
you.
Ruby's gonna turn to Sephora. So are we going?
That's my plan. You guys can tag along if you must.
Now? Or should we get the rest of the party? She's gonna smirk.
I don't think we have a party right now, Ribby. Do you think we
Well-
can't handle it?
I just think it would be a lot easier, with everyone considering.
Seemingly, it's already taken care of. We just need to look further.
Can you investigate magic or not?
Hmm.
Freebie can't, I can.
And then the only person I need to come with me is you. Ribby, you can
Well.
choose to come along if you want.
I'm going. I'd like to know what these cultists are up to.
Great, then it's settled.
Hmm. I always thought the arguing would be fun. I always see you and Nif arguing. But, I don't think it's my style.
If you think I'm arguing with you, then you've probably never been in one.
Can't say I have.
Good. Then we can continue.
So, with that, we'll go ahead and pick up where Dempsey and Walter are. Where do the two of you go after your lunch meeting?
I want to say.
Walker is scuttling on the floor behind Dempsey.
I'd like to say where we last left off on the leads, which was like near the, I want to say the shops, right?
Yeah, you would have. Last time you spoke to them, there were people who saw you guys come by earlier.
I would like to talk to the same people who gave me like that information to see if they saw me pass by, or like anyone else that looked like the people I described.
All right, give me an investigation check. Let's see what you find.
Question is, do I use the dice I found outside on the road?
Yes.
What would Dempsey do?
You would.
Have ever heard of Dempsey coded dice more?
15.
15. So you start talking to the folks that you had spoken to earlier, and a lot of them have seen you coming back and forth as it was on a main road. However, it kind of blurs together whether it's really you or if it's anybody else. You don't get the idea of generally like what times people are showing up or anything strange about these characters, but you talk to these people and you do know that they have seen you walking back and forth over the past couple days. Now, how much you can gather from that is not very much, I'm going to be honest. It's hard to, you live in a bustling city. It's hard to see, one person walks by and you have to remember them each and every time that they walk by throughout a day while also doing what you got to do. So you get a general idea that people have seen you around, but it's hard to say whether it's the clones or not.
I see. And what I would like to do is try to see if I can narrow down like the general area they're kind of walking by talking by trying to talk to other shops more outside of the radius. I want to try to narrow down like the pathing as much as I can.
Okay. So on a 15, if you go out and talk to all the other shopkeepers around, it seems like the only time that people have seen you is walking on that main street, whether that be traveling from different areas or the clone. But they seem to be sticking to main streets.
Well, Walter, do you want to split up?
If they're sticking to main streets, it means they have an entrance somewhere. As in, they would go along the main street and divvy off. Finding that would be something that's more to what you would know, as far as I understand. Anything, I
Well-
would just be walking the streets normally. I wouldn't be splitting up. Would be beneficial for myself.
Yes, that's true. But what's the goal? If they're constantly being seen,
Means
Wouldn't,
you
like-
avoid suspicion. Being where everyone expects you to be, no one suspects you.
yes, that's true. We can. Let's just give it a try. Let's just see how far we can go on the main street. Just keep an eye
Okay.
out. I'm gonna pick Walter up and put him on my shoulder.
Okay.
You know when a cat doesn't like where it's being placed and it kind of just like sits there awkwardly for a second?
Yeah.
That's exactly what Walter's like right now. He just doesn't know what to do. He didn't expect that, but he stays.
All right. So, where exactly are you guys looking? What would you like to do? Where would you like to travel?
I think if I were to make a best bet, I want to stay on the main street that goes towards the manager's area.
Okay. So you keep heading down that street, and it's a pretty long walk, but it does make just a general circle through the shopping district, into the industrial district, across the bridge, and into the slums. What are you guys looking for along the way?
And you go ahead.
Mechanically speaking, Walter, I know investigation is like inspecting something right close and up. I can't inspect the alleyways here, can I? Just be on his shoulder.
I mean, you can inspect
That's
them,
my
but
perception, yeah.
I'm trying to get a general sense of the keys you guys are looking for to find these characters. Are you looking for tracks? Are you looking for remnants of them somewhere? Are you looking for distinct smells, distinct sounds, magic, anything like that?
I want to say I would be, because I think the only other clue we got was like they had like a grassy smell too, right?
Right.
Or earthy.
So from that,
So
from the clue you guys were given, they took your money. They smelled like earth or grass, and they were looking for what you can only assume is the manager.
yeah, I think
I would
that's
like
gonna
to sense for Arcana, like as in get a. If that tickles the oddness of someone smelling too earthy, of just being that of unnatural, or like just not even unnatural, sorry, augmented, through magical means, I would like to keep an eye out for that.
Okay, so you're looking for traces of some kind of magic for. Trying to succinctly say what you were looking for, just to make sure I understand.
Mhm. Yep.
But just traces of something that would kind of give away to somebody smelling like plants, or any kind of like magical remnants that would make somebody smell like plants. Is that what I'm getting at?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have any way you would like to try and detect this other than just simply using your magical intuition?
As we go, no, I'm just fully pulsing with I'm just trying to sense with magic. That's it. I don't have to take magic.
All right. So, if you'll go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you are looking around and searching all these back alleys. And while you're at it, go ahead and add on an investigation check as well.
Okay. The Arcana check is first. That is a 17 plus 8, 25. With the investigation, natural 22 or 26.
I see. So,
You asked the intelligence point to do intelligence. I don't know what you expected.
well, I mean, it makes sense. So, as you're traveling along, it is almost overwhelming with the amount of magic that surrounds you. This is a world where magic is everywhere. Magic is everything. Even just a stroll through the industrial district, you have factories spewing out magical smoke. You have things moving on their own with no power source or anything. You have machines built with all kinds of different magical augments to them. You have runes etched into different things that just cause it to act outside of the realms of physics. This is an overwhelming amount of magic, and you're able to navigate through a lot of it. The noise doesn't slow you down. With the investigation, you're searching back alleys, you're searching tracks on this main road, you're looking for anything. What you do find is on this path, on this main path, starting at the bridge, there are traces of some kind of magic. It is an illusion magic. Something has been trying to hide, and the spray of water from the river below seems to be disrupting that illusion. Something is now passing through it. You look at that illusion and you see the static of it being disrupted, and that magic essence being lifted off of the source and left in the environment. It's old tracks. This isn't something that happened recently, but for some reason it's very sticky magic. It stays exactly where it was intended. So with that, you can tell it's been at least a few days since anybody with that sort of magic would have passed through here, and this event has happened that has caused this magic to kind of dissipate and disrupt.
Does it look like the magic is still, like, used, or is it kind of like an abandoned sigil?
Not necessarily a sigil, mostly like an essence. As if you took
residue.
Yeah, it's like a magical residue from this disruption of this spell, whatever it may be. This illusion magic. And for some reason, it is incredibly sticky, as a magic of this type shouldn't be lasting this long, nor should it be lasting without the source nearby. So it is definitely a strange magic for what it is.
Walter notices this, like, goes completely stock still, like as if an animal, like, sensing something on the distance, like, completely still.
Dempsey, I think there's something over there.
Where?
Yeah, Dempsey, you look over there and all you see are bricks on the pavement below.
Walter scurries down your body and runs over to it and just palms the magic itself, like basically sniffing it.
I don't know what you see, but okay. Well, honestly, anything goes right now.
I would like to pulse magic into it to see if I can light up the magical residue. If it's like a glyph, or if it was drawn with somatic components, I would like to try and see if I can emanate that circle of magic to appear, or whatever effects it was when it was arrived.
So, you pour magical power into this residual manifest of magic. And You watch as the brick in front of you flashes, and what you see is human skin and clothes, and then it immediately dissipates. Something is preventing this magic from taking to its full effect, so that you can get a glimpse of what it used to be.
Walter turns around.
You see it now?
Dempsey, yes, even you see it as the brick turns to a fleshy tone with cloth attached to it.
Do I get the sense that this is meld with stone again?
No, you would not see anything that resembles meld with stone.
Cool.
I don't even know what this is. This defies all kind of laws of magic that I know of. This
He like pulls off his like claw off of it, as if there's like a sticky substance, but there's nothing there.
It's odd. It's not behaving naturally.
Is this the only thing we got right now? Is there anything
I mean-
else, like a trail or anything that you can see?
Seems to be long abandoned, but the magic is still there, as if whatever conjured it is still not allowing it to disappear. My guess is that this is probably where they have gone through at some point, but haven't gone through recently. Maybe conjured something from here? It's difficult to tell.
Can I sense what kind of circle, a school of magic this is?
Yes, this is illusion.
Illusion. Okay.
And
He
again,
like investigates it further.
what you're finding is not the residue of a spell that was cast here. This is not like a circle or anything like that. This is something has disrupted a spell that was cast, and this is like a residual bit of that spell that was disrupted off of a source. Does that make enough sense?
Kind of. Sorry, do you mind explaining just one more time?
Yeah. So this is not a spell that was cast anywhere necessarily near here. There's not a circle on the ground. There's not a glyph. It's as if somebody had cast a spell and then traveled to this location where it was disrupted by some means. And due to that disruption, it has left a bit of this magic behind.
So if I may try and understand this, just so you know I'm on the right wavelength, you're saying that someone cast an illusion spell from a great distance, came here, and then disbanded it?
Not disbanded it, but something disrupted it.
Okay, so something's been here and disturbs the illusion itself.
Yes. Something here has disrupted an illusion that has now caused this magic to like slough off. As if it's I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. As if you had a sheet of paper and tore one of the corners off and left it behind.
I see. And that brief flash was kind of what the original spell was.
Yep.
But you said it was human skin, yes?
Yes, it looked to be some kind of skin or flesh tone, and then there was cloth attached to it as well.
He turns to Dempsey.
Whatever was here is long gone. It was here. It was definitely not cast here. This was the result of it. And it either was disturbed or finished its purpose. That I'm not sure. This is what's left.
Is there a way for us to bring it with us, or no?
I mean, not really, unless you want to take the brick, but that might disturb the magic underneath it. It's kind of like a scar. Um,
Mm.
I can try and memorize what's left, but it's like taking a corner of a painting. You don't really see the entire thing.
So, again, we got nowhere.
Well, we know that they're using magic, and the fact that they didn't cast it here. If they can affect something from a long distance like that, that takes a fair amount of power. Scary amount of power.
Interesting.
Not to mention, this is against every kind of rule of magic that I know of. I don't even know where to start with this thing. Illusion wasn't really my forte, to be honest, but still.
Well, your forte is sure as hell helpful right now. Hell, wasn't that much of a bust. At least we know the extent of what we're dealing with.
It's possible that they cast the spell from a distance and changed the illusion on them. I mean, theorizing if we're doing that, could be an illusion spell to mimic you and Sephra, and well, that could have been cast over a long distance and applied here. But the
Is that why it looked like that?
Well, maybe, but I don't.
He looks back at you.
Neither of you have flesh tones.
So who else?
I don't know.
From Moose, from what we saw, would we be able to determine like the colors that came out? If you said like, I'm pretty sure you said there was like some clothing that appeared, or am I wrong?
You would have. It's a little hard to distinguish the exact color, as this was only like a momentary flash. I mean, it blinked and you would have missed it, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say. What exactly are you looking for, though? Are you looking to see if it matches yours or Sephra's skin tone?
That, and if the cloth is like any like defining color.
It is burlap brown. That's about the best you can get out of it, and it was an average human skin tone. So, not green, red, blue, anything like that.
Okay. Guess just gotta make this a deadly thing until we run into one another.
Perhaps. And if the magic restarts itself, then we know that it's either a permanent thing or if it's an individual cast every time. Maybe I can try and fine tune and see if I can disrupt the signal.
Think you can do it? No, don't. Don't push yourself.
Well, this is all just theoretical. I do research into magic, not one to really explode with it.
What the hell? Go ahead. I'll wait here with you.
With that, Walt's going to turn back to the sigil. Does Walter... So, DM, would Walter know of any other way to try and investigate the sigil further? Is there any kind of magic he can pour into it? Any kind of way that he can influence it? Any way that we can try and get more information out of it? From a research perspective.
Considering this goes outside the normal realms of magic, it would be hard to say you have anything concrete ready and available.
Okay.
It is always worth it to try different things and just see what happens to it. You can try and collect it. You can try and pour more magic into it. You can try and somehow recreate it, maybe, but it'd be very, very difficult. I mean, there's plenty of things you could try and do. It's just, what would Walter necessarily try and do, considering this is outside of his normal realms of magic?
Yeah, see, that's what Walter is really kind of concerned about, because he could, if he would just kind of pour magic into this thing, but he also doesn't know what it does. So, I think what he'll do is spend like a good 10 minutes just pottering around doing small tests, like confirming how much magic is in here, if there is magic still in here, like just very small, minute tests, which probably won't give much information. And then at one last-ditch effort, he will try his best to, what I can only say is, he wants to try and test how much power went into this thing. If he can pour some magic in and briefly make a flash, can he try and estimate how much magic was poured into the original sigil? So the original magic.
Okay. So, off of this, give me 3 questions you want answered about this magic, and then roll me an Arcana check.
How much power? If it's ever been recast? How long ago was it?
All right, and now go ahead and give me your Arcana check.
First one. That is an unfortunate roll. 5 to a 13.
5 to a 13.
Another natural 20 to an 28. The dice are rolling well for me. And a dirty 20.
Okay.
12 to a 20.
So from your first question, you pour as much magical power as you can manifest into this thing. And you can get it to flash once more, but it doesn't seem to hold either as much power as it did, or it seems to be in a weakened state. As far as how long it's been since it was cast, it has been several days. Whether that's 2 weeks or 3 days, it's hard to judge, but it definitely was not cast very recently.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what was the last question? I apologize. It's how long? Or no?
It was how long, and if it can be repeated, or if it's meant to be repeated.
Oh, if it was recast,
repeated,
or
yeah.
You can
So
definitively
basically,
say
it's just like
no.
a starting point for his magic.
This is a permanent spell.
Right. Okay, so it's an ongoing effect. So the effect is still active.
Yes.
He turns back. This has probably been like half an hour. Dempsey's probably just so bored.
Found out a bit.
Hmm.
The magic's far beyond my capabilities. I don't even understand how much power went into that. But, in terms of, it is a permanent spell. The effect is still ongoing. So whatever it's affecting is out there, which means it could leave a trace. And good news is that it's not recast. That's that. As much as me leaving a scorch mark on the ground. So we don't need to revisit this place. We need to find what it's affecting.
Now that's gonna be the hard part. I don't think it could be easy. Like a needle in a haystack.
In this city,
He looks over and just sees a sea of magic auras.
you have no idea.
Well, let's keep things a little grounded. Just keep an eye out for copycats.
Hey, that sounds like a good plan. What should we do
Right
now?
now. I think we at least got some kind of information. So we can head back and see if anyone else is waiting on us.
He nods as he like shrinks down to the floor.
All right. So after all this testing, where would you guys like to be?
Walter will be following Dempsey, so
I'd say we're heading back to Walter's place to see if we're able to meet anyone.
All right. So you guys head back to Walter's place. It's getting to be late afternoon around this time. You guys go back. Nif, you wouldn't be back quite yet. You'd still be scouting out for a little while. And then Sepra, Ribby, and Orin, did you guys go directly to the crypt, or did you go somewhere else first?
I believe I know what Spur wants to do, but I'm not sure if the others allowed her to at this point.
Well, Orin needs to probably rest before going to the crypt.
Okay.
Ribby wants to directly go, but if she needs to wait, she just wants company.
I don't know. It's not a 2-to-1 right now, so depends where y'all would like to be.
Orin is a very non-magical cat right now.
Is Orin going to say that to his teammates?
I'm a very non-magical cat right now.
I don't know how to say I'm out of spell slots in game speech.
I'm Willy Tile.
Willy Tile.
Not really very magical today.
Yeah.
Catnap.
I may need
Catnap.
I may need a bit of a rest before we go to the crypts.
Need? Or are you stalling?
Orin will kind of lift his hands and try to do some magic, and it'll kind of just sputter out.
It looks like it's a need.
How much rest do you need?
Do I still have the setting phone?
Yeah, I believe you
I
do.
believe he didn't bring it back.
DM, does it have a timer setting?
Yes, it would.
Does it have a display on it?
Yes.
Orin will just take the setting phone out of his pocket, kind of tap on it a bit, and then just hold up a timer saying 8 hours.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Fine. We'll go back.
Thank you.
Sure. I think we're gonna head back to Walter's.
Okay.
Ribby's gonna ask the group something first. Lauren, do you still have the cloak?
Don't think, do I?
I don't think we gave it to him.
You did give it to him. You handed it to him.
Oh, we did? Fuck!
I don't have the cloak.
And he would have taken it
What
as
is that?
evidence regardless.
Had the weapons in it too.
No.
I only gave the cloak.
So you have the
Oh,
weapons.
Oh,
Weapons. And something else.
His wiener. Sorry.
whoa.
What?
We chopped off his weenie?
No!
We got a new bludgeoning weapon.
Okay.
I was gonna mount it on the wall.
Oh,
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
No.
You gotta realize
Lauren,
how
do-
wrong that sounds.
Not the weenie.
Whoa! I meant putting it. I meant hanging it on the wall, bitch.
I don't know. You didn't make it clear.
I feel like that was
One of
pretty
them
clear.
door stoppers.
Thank you.
Anyway,
What were we talking about again?
Oh. Oren, do you still have the cloak?
No.
Hmm. How good is everyone at sewing?
I feel like Orin would be decent at it.
you know leather working, you don't know sewing. Sewing is a much more delicate process.
Yes, even so, like, there are delicate processes in, like, smithing.
I mean, you can all take your chances on
I
it,
would say
but
that
none of you are
they're-
getting any kind of like bonuses to it.
I've got pretty okay dexterity.
Okay. So try and sew. I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay.
I could give it a shot.
Maybe we can use Dempsey's cloak?
Was there any metal on the cloak?
No.
Damn.
Dang.
It would have been nice to keep the cloak. We could have had a solid plan B.
Well, if you want to ask for it back, I don't know if we could, but if we find more of them, or if there's more in the crypt, I'm sure we can replace it.
Mm.
All right. So what's the plan, fellas? Head back.
Head and
I need
back.
a nap.
Okay.
Headed back.
So, you guys all find your way back to Walter's place, arriving just about the same time. The only one person missing from the gang here. You all start heading back inside, and you see the hole in the ground where the events of last night took place, and the pipe to get into Walter's place of residence.
I believe Sapura's actually not going to go inside. She's going to hang out kind of outside.
Okay.
What time is it?
Ruby's-
It's getting towards about like 4 p.m.
Okay.
Ruby's just gonna walk over the hole and through the tube.
All right. So you walk through the tube, slurps you up, spits you out on the other side.
Ew.
Gesundheit.
Walter has spent the last 5 minutes setting up things in everyone's rooms and then has scuttled to his own room and just laid down there.
All right. So everyone may choose to do what they want for the rest of the evening. Nif, you have finished up your scouting mission. You start heading back as the sun goes down. The light begins to fade from the sky, and all the lamps come on around. Where would you like to go?
Nif's likely just gonna head back a bit defeated. Kind of whisper bickering with Winnie. They're both kind of bickering at one another, kind of like, well, why didn't you get anything? Well, you could have gotten something, since they both lacked.
All right. So you make your way all the way back. You get a couple weird glances as people are kind of looking at you for talking to yourself. Overall, it's pretty uneventful. You make your way back into the place. You see the hole. You see the pipe. What would you like to do?
I imagine that Nif probably would have stopped when she saw Sapura outside. I
Well,
don't think she would have immediately gone in.
Oh yeah, because Sapporo would be outside, huh? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you do see Sapporo out there.
She kind of quickly stops bickering with Winnie. It's sort of in a abrupt way, angry whispering to herself, and then looks up and sees Sapporo, and then shuts up.
Does she notice that at all?
Make me a perception check.
Aye,
Do you
aye.
notice me bickering with a cat?
That is a 21.
Yeah. You do hear somebody walking up and kind of whisper shouting, and you hear another voice speaking back. And as you turn the corner, you do see Nif.
Sapura gives Nif a very quizzical yet pissy look. It borders on disgust, but it's still grumpy. She doesn't say anything at first, but she kind of sizes up who's in front of her exactly, noticing that it's literally just Nif and Winnie. Who the hell are you talking to?
Myself. Nif kind of like awkwardly shuffles. I had a pretty uneventful day.
She'll look at Nif and to the cat. Kind of sounded like you weren't the only one speaking, though.
Nif is gonna like look down to Winnie and then look back at Sappura with an almost annoyed expression. Do you think he's what, like Walter? He's a cat. If I want to talk to my cat, I don't think that makes me crazy.
I didn't say that, did I? I don't care who you talk to. But I've seen stranger things than a cat talking. If you want to hold up that mysterious facade of yours, whatever, I don't really care. Are you getting inside or what?
There's kind of a bit of a tower in the way. And Nif's gonna kind of gesture without her hands, just like her eyes sizing Sappura up and down as Sappura's somewhat in front of the door.
She'll just keep looking at you and being like, okay. Well, sorry. I thought you were just so small you could just squeeze right through.
And all you hear is the same angry, like muttered whispering of a mock. He's so small.
She'll kind of step out of the way, and if you start to walk through, she'll like push the back of your head like through the door.
Nif's gonna like turn around as she's like trying to make her way through the door and like start like smacking at your hand
She'll look
in a
back.
very grumpy manner.
Sephora looks back at Nif and kind of crinkles her nose in a little shit-eating grin and sticks her tongue out at her. It's like... and just ignores
know.
her.
I don't know why I stay with you guys.
I don't know why either.
Nif is gonna just shoot Sapura another glare before making her way inside. Is Sapura following her inside?
No,
Or
she's
is she staying out? Okay. Nif is gonna kind of, I guess... I imagine that Dempsey didn't go through the portal because he didn't like it before. So she's gonna kind of take a seat next to him. Anything eventful for you guys, I guess?
Actually, yeah, I'd say so.
Nif
But-
kind of gives him this look like, and...
It seems like it's more Walter's alley, not mine. He'd be able to tell you more, but we did run into something very weird trying to look for, those doppelgangers.
What did you find exactly?
A brick that turned into flesh for a split second.
Like, you think it was left over from a doppelganger?
Not too sure, but it sure as hell caught Walter's eyes.
Did it look like, you or Sapura's? I mean, that's the only people who they've mimicked, I guess.
Not necessarily. The fleshy color was like not ours.
Nif sort of pauses and then kind of holds up her not grayed out arm. Like this.
Nah, nothing like that. Like I said, Walter would know more. He was the one that examined it for like an hour.
Where is he?
You know where to find him.
And Nif, like, looks towards the portal and cringes. I guess I do. Anything else worth mentioning?
Well, I did have some good lunch this afternoon. That was pretty good.
Nif just kind of, hearing that, just stands up and walks through the portal somewhat hesitantly.
So you walk on through. You spit out the other side.
She kind of holds the floor for a moment. She's like on her hands and knees and just kind of stays there for a second.
And Walter, you recognize the sound immediately of somebody entering the pipe.
He doesn't. There's the urge in him to be like, oh, cool, let's go see who's there, and then it's just the get up, the stop, and just the sit. He lies down where he is, and watches the door, because his door is the last on the right out of the 6 that are here down the corridor.
So, Nif is forced to handle this alone as
Mm-hmm.
nobody comes to her aid.
Nif looks up, a little queasy at that, and sees that it's practically empty. I imagine that Ribby's in her room. Or is Ribby, like, right out the portal?
You would be there several hours afterwards, so it depends.
Oh, you're right.
Ruby's kind of going, like, taking inventory of all the things and stuff
Stuff
in
and
the
things.
space. The stuff
Just
and the
imagine Ribby
thing.
into everyone's room being like, hmm.
Yeah, she's putting her
hmm."
grubby little hands, her grubby little froggy hands on everything in sight. Since this is the first day she's kind of gotten free to look around since going through the pipe.
Oh my goodness. I just imagine like Ribby she's like, ah yes, a cat bed for Winnie. I have to test it out. And she like even does like the full like pat like biscuit making a cat does, rolls around in it for a
Yeah.
little bit. They're like,
She
yeah,
kind of
I think
like
Winnie yes.
hunches over like in frog form, little less cat-like than frog-like, maybe a little bigger than Winnie. She doesn't push past 4 feet all the way up, right? So she's probably like a standing 3 something.
Oh my goodness. Just full cat bedding it.
I like to add that all of that stuff is freshly like made and freshly like put out just because that's what Walter did as soon as he arrived. And
And
Gravies is gone and
now
just buried every
Ruined
bit.
it.
I love it.
Like there was like
everything.
fresh
Spoiled it.
bread on Orm's like anvil and all of that.
Fresh
It's just oh
sourdough.
no. Yeah. It's
Smells so
all
good.
ruined.
All the fresh bread, the freshly made beds,
All the bread smells
everything's
soggy
got
bread.
yeah, a little moist,
Soggy
a little
bun
bit
bread.
of grub and grime on every crevice.
Okay.
Just touching all of the science doohickeys.
Nif sort of sees Ribby and is like, I'd rather avoid it. So she's gonna kind of almost noticing that Ribby's not really paying attention, somewhat crawl / like slowly get up from her into a standing position, but still hugging the wall as she tries to find the lizard.
And you don't immediately see him in the main hall or anything. You have to make your way all the way to the back where the rooms are, and you find his room. Inscribed on the front of it, it does say Walter.
It isn't like it's not a big door. The handle is at the bottom.
It's a widow door.
It's like basically enough to comfortably put a gnome through, but the door is like the handle is all the way at the corner of the door, like all the way down the bottom right.
Perfect for a scrunched up, practically crawling Nif.
Pretty much.
Nif, almost pretty much tired and annoyed from the trip that she had to make, just opens the door without really asking to be let in. Are you here, Walter?
You see a room half the size of everyone else's. The one side of the wall is completely just full of schematics. The one behind him is just simply a bag that is open. It acts as his wardrobe, quote unquote. And there's basically just a giant cushion on the ground. He is currently on it and looks at you. There's a bit of like a surprise that you've opened the door, but
He shouts. He like pulls up his like bath towel. God.
Just nods. Hey.
Nif, not even walking in the room because she can see him at a decent distance, just kind of lays on the floor at the door. Dempsey said that you might have more information about your guys' day, I guess.
Walter scuttles towards the door and is still inside, but he lies down.
I would say that like up close you can visibly see that she's queasy and a little bit irritable.
There's an immediate concern at the queasiness, but he understands that like in his head, it's like, okay, you've come here for a reason, just to get information. I'll prioritize that first. He just goes, yeah, there was an illusion spell cast further away, a distance, and the result of it targeted at a specific wall underneath one of the bridges. It was cast on brick, and he just goes on with specific detailing of every part that he found, to the point where he's been talking for the last 7 minutes. It's kind of an overwhelming essay, and he doesn't really stop to breathe.
Nif sort of like pinches like her brow.
He's going into magic theory at the 7-minute mark.
She like cuts into him mid dialogue. This flesh color, is it? I mean, Dempsey said it wasn't like his or Sapura's. Do you think it could be? And she kind of like moves her less grotesque arm towards the lizard. Humanoid? I mean, who's to say it isn't me or even that guy that Sapura stalks or whatever?
Walter's eyes like flash for a second. Is the skin tone the same, or is it similar?
Monsieur DM.
From what you saw, you were able to get it flashed twice, and neither time did it appear like Nif's.
He shakes his head. No.
Okay.
Not like yours.
Though it is hard to judge something off of just a skin tone alone.
Yeah.
You mentioned fabric. Was it anything that you recognized, like that cult cloak, or
The
like
cult
I
cloak
mentioned,
is a deep
that-
red. This is brown.
what about that guy Sapura's obsessed with? I don't really remember his name.
Leonidas.
Sure.
Honestly, a bit difficult to say. But
I get it. I just thinking of the people I can recall, I guess. You don't think it would copy somebody in the parliament? Like that Will kid? I mean, I don't think anyone can be as weird as he is.
no,
Oh, my
but
boy.
honestly, I honestly wouldn't put it past them. Because, I mean, why impersonate some adventurers if you're just trying to infiltrate a parliament? And if they're after the manager, then it wouldn't make sense to be on the total opposite side of things.
Is there anything else that happened besides this flesh leftover brick?
Just that it's a permanent spell.
Permanent.
Whatever it's done, yeah. I don't understand it. It's a spell that's maintaining its effect, but not in the natural way. There are permanent spells out there, don't get me wrong, but this was different. This was augmented or mutated. It was unlike anything I've ever seen.
You mentioned that this is kind of like whatever you found was like as if you tore a piece of paper or like a picture. Are we to
Yeah.
maybe assume that whoever is walking around, that they have that, in the best way I can kind of phrase it, is like a puzzle piece missing within a puzzle? Like a bald spot, if you will.
I mean, that's a good theory. I don't know how well it would translate to practice. I'm willing to give it a shot, though.
Nif is gonna look to Winnie and kind of look back to Walter. I think I want to think on it. Thanks for the info, I guess. And she kind of like squeeze her eyes in like a sense of like preparation as she's about to embark back into the very vast hallway.
He nods. You can definitely tell there's a sense of defeatedness as he sinks into the floor. As he sees that on you, you do feel a sense of power roll through you. He's gonna use Familiar's Ward. There's just a sense of security around you.
Nif is gonna kind of give him this look. She doesn't have it in her to say thank you. Mostly because she's not someone to say it, but also she's still a little miffed about the earlier events. But she is thankful.
Walter doesn't see the look back. Walter's already got his head down to the floor.
She's gonna politely like close the door, like a clunk. As she is going to, I would say more so confidently walk through the hall, but still not confident. She's still holding the walls. As she tries to find the room that she thinks would be hers.
Roll me a d6.
3.
You open the door, and you're met with a large amount of mud. And you see a... Well, I guess you wouldn't see Ruby, because Ruby would be out in the hallway. But you do see a very large amount of mud.
A very
Touching the
immediate
thing.
open and shut. Do I roll the d6 again? Just not 3?
Go ahead and roll me a d4 this time.
A d4? Okay. I only have... I got a 1.
Alright. You open the door. Walter, what's in Dempsey's room?
That doesn't
Dempsey's
sound like this room.
Dempsey's room has essentially a training dummy in the middle of the room. You know the ones that are the parts segmented from each other, so if you hit one of the arms, the other arm spins around and goes towards you. Kind of like one of those, think like Kung Fu Panda. There's one of those in the middle of the room. On the far side is a very big, almost like a cushioned bed. It's all very soft. And there seems to be a couple, like a stool nearby, as well as a chest. It's a very bare bone because he doesn't know much about Dempsey, but he theorizes that Dempsey doesn't like a lot of things, just very minimalist. So that's what he's tried to mirror.
All right. I'm not going to make you roll again, as the next one you find is going to be your own room.
Score.
And what's in Nif's room?
Nif's room is very, in terms of its lighting, a bit darker. There's a rack for cloaks, as well as a stand that can hold the sword, as well as any other hidden knives. He wasn't sure if you had hidden knives. So
Nif just has an aura.
Yeah, he's trying his best. There is a bed with a large portion of it as a giant cat bed. It's difficult to tell whether it was for the cat or for you at this point. It's kind of taking up half of it. There is one giant kind of like a target board on the other wall, and that's it.
Would you say that the bed is still muddy from
Oh yeah,
Ruby's
unfortunately everything's
adventures?
muddy. Yeah, everything's muddy.
Nif's gonna open the door and assume this one's hers, just that someone else got to enjoy it first. As she kind of like not kick Winnie per se, but she kind of like ushers him in with the side of her foot in a sort of hasty manner as she shuts the door and looks to Winnie. I know you're thinking of something.
Winnie's gonna look around, kind of at the door, make sure it's closed. I'm always thinking of something. What do you mean?
About that brick thing. You know this stuff.
Oh,
You know that they
I
didn't.
know this stuff. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what was all in that
I didn't even get to see it.
library. Did you listen? Were you
How
paying
could I
attention?
not listen? He went on for like 10 minutes.
I'm asking if this sounds like something you know. You're the
No.
academic here.
I didn't study that type of magic.
None of it sounds familiar.
They taught me to do all kinds of trickery with enchantment, but they never taught me how to do anything with illusion. Illusions was next on the list before everything went down.
Nif just kind of, like her ears get a little red in anger, and they kind of flap almost from frustration. Oh, don't go and bring... It's not my fault.
Oh, really? Whose fault was it then?
I don't even get why I talk to you. And you can hear almost like a shakiness in her voice as she quickly makes her way out of the room, slamming it behind her, leaving Winnie in the room as she just straight up beelines it, still hugging the wall, mind you, and makes her way outside of Winnie's house. Not Winnie's, Walter's
Winnie's
house.
now. Oh.
It's Winnie's now. No, he's stuck in there. He's going to start doing the cat thing where, like, the door is closed.
Start pawing at the door.
Scratching at the door. Let me out.
All right. So, Sepra, after some time... Actually, where was Dempsey in all this? I forget. Was he also on the outside?
He was chilling outside the portal, I think, but like in the bathroom area. That's where
Gotcha.
Nif talked to him, but I don't know if he moved.
So, you two are sitting around. Do you want to be having a conversation, or would you guys be sitting in silence?
I thought Sabura was more like outside.
Yeah, she's kind of like at the door.
There's many a doors.
I
Kind of
think
like
Sapura's outside of the
Yeah.
altars, and then he's like in the inside, but not the inside.
Yeah, you still are only like 10 feet from each other.
This is
This is not a very
layers.
big area.
Okay. Not within talking distance. I think there's a closed door between them.
You keep in mind, this is like the street to a public like bathroom to the back storage room, then Walters.
Yeah.
There's
So
several doors.
There's several doors, but the rooms are quite small.
Yes.
So Dempsey, you are sitting in wherever you decide to be sitting for this, and you hear the very similar or the very familiar as Nif just gets thrown out of the tube.
Well, did you get what you want to hear?
You can hear almost like a sniff before Nif kind of waves a hand in his direction and then makes it to the next door.
And then Sepra, as you're standing outside, back against the door, you hear it creak open, and then you see a small gray person kind of walk past you.
that she's just like walking out.
I would say more so storming.
She'll kind of like follow her eyes wise, not like walking towards her, but she'll just kind of watch her stomp off. She doesn't say anything right now, though.
What?
Does she gonna leave her sight?
Where's
Oh yeah,
Nif
she's
planning on
moving.
going?
She's specific place in mind is not there, but likely I would imagine looking at the world map if I can click it quick enough.
World map or
Um,
the map of the city?
map of the city, which is what I meant to click, but I did not click that.
Okay.
Let's go outside.
Nif
Hold
is
on.
going to a different continent.
Whoa.
Nif's likely gonna go to like a bridge, I would say. A bridge or a dock, whatever's closest.
Okay, the closest one would be the bridge. You guys usually stay about right in there.
Okay.
So you can go ahead.
What is this building here?
That's a great question. I don't have an answer to quite yet.
Okay, whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I would
That's
say that I'm
DLC.
probably going to like the bridge over by the Howling River.
Okay.
Okay. Because if Sapura's gonna watch Nif get out of view, I think she's bored enough to the point where she's gonna look at her waystone, check how much time is left on it, and how long have they been waiting?
About 3 hours.
Orin
Okay,
never made
so-
it to his room, by the way. He's passed out in the couch before the
Oh my
Straight
God.
snoring.
Yeah, through all of this, you just hear every time you pass by the pipe.
Two
Actually,
big
is Orin a snorer?
furry guys are just like one. Dempsey's like sitting.
I
on the
imagine
edge of the
he is,
couch.
but not like a
and
heavy
Orin's
snorer,
passed
kind of
out.
like a light snorer.
Okay.
Remind me to get a recording of Snora snoring, and then we can just have that be Orin snore.
Yes. Okay. So Sapura is gonna actually tail.
Okay. So, Nif, you make it all the way out to the bridge. The sun is set. The lights are up. You see the moon. You stare at it. The full moon, bright and eerie, stares back. The night is calm. There's not many people around. Seems like everybody has gone home for the most part. You look back at the moon, and you see the familiar white hand reach and grasp its fingers around your chin. Why do you cry, my child?
Nif almost shakes at the feeling as she allows 2 tears to kind of fall down. I'm hitting my keychains from her face. I talk with my hands. It was a mistake. I know that. He knows that. Something I can't take back.
It was what you asked for. You wanted to be free.
I was an ignorant child. One that just... I did more harm to others than what was dealt to myself. And I don't think I ended up any better.
They were never going to let you be what you could. You have so much potential.
At this point, Nif's gonna kind of pull her chin away from the hand as she, I would say, steps further out onto the bridge.
And Separa, as you turn the corner and you look at the bridge where Nif is standing, you watch as a very large white hand is in view, and then it's gone. You see Nif turning away.
And she hasn't been spotted at all.
Currently, I don't think Nif is looking for Sapura.
Is she continuing on?
I would say she's more so almost in a, like a locked state. So you can see that her shoulders are moving very like up and down, very aggressively. And her palms, like she's like gripping her fists in a like a repetitive manner, like she's trying to calm down, but she can't.
No.
The soft, sensitive Comey's like, hug, baby.
Literally, but then I'm just like, Sapura.
Sapura wouldn't do that.
No. I was like, no. Okay, Sapura will essentially keep close. Make sure nobody really approaches. It seems like they're gonna bug them, but she's not going to approach Nif.
With that, I would imagine over by like the bridge where Nif had entered by, there's like a sort of rocky, leafy area. What? Would you say that's like trees and such?
That's more houses.
More houses?
Yes.
Is there like a, I would say, more earthy, like foresty area?
Foresty, no, but you could definitely sneak down to the kind of like to the edge of the river and find some grassy areas.
I think Nif would likely go about that route. More or less trying to find a means to release some pent-up emotion. So maybe they go out to the field and I guess like starts kicking rocks or like throwing rocks over the like through the across the river.
All right. Sepra, you do witness Nif kind of drop down into an area and pick up some rocks and start chucking them across the river.
Does Nif seem to have calmed down a bit?
I would say for the most part, I would say she's like the normal amount of frustrated and grumpy.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more, but I would say not seemingly as much.
It's no longer in tears, essentially.
Nah, she only lets like one or two, a couple fall, and then she's like, "All right, that's enough. That's enough for the year."
Okay. Sapura is going to again check the surroundings before actually returning.
You do notice some people have come out of their respective places and they're heading between either their home or their job. It seemed like it was a very quiet moment, but it's starting to pick back up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, she walks back to Walter's place.
All right.
DM,
Yes.
would you hear like a cat yowling at this point?
I think Winnie would have just hopped on the bed and taken a little cat nap.
You're probably right.
But does Nif stay out?
I would say that she's upset enough that she just passes out, like under the bridge.
All right. So we start getting towards the late evening. Is there anything anybody would like to take care of before the night ends?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to take care of? Are you rummaging?
Yeah, I'm rummaging. I'm so rummaging. I'm touching the things. What all am I touching? What
Okay.
do you have?
What are you trying to look for exactly?
Anything that's kind of like, I think in my inventory I had the Martin pestle and then something for like, shoot, what's it called? I had something. But I'm kind of looking through all of the magical tools and then taking some liberties and some helping to some bread and some other things that I just are in the vicinity that I just feel like touching. But for the most part, Rippy is kind of looking at the magical tools at the disposal and maybe like if there's anything kind of surrounding magic or let's say like items laying about to be used as magical ingredients or anything.
Okay.
Anything of that nature.
So she's taking everything.
Yeah.
She's not taking it. She's just touching. You know, touching things.
Give me an investigation check.
You know in Gladiator where, you know, he's walking through the fields and everything? I imagine that's Ribby with the entire shelves.
Yeah. She's kind of like, I imagine she's climbing your shelf work too again, her muddy little feet's on every wooden surface. She's sitting and reading your books. She's like from magical creature to magical creature. She kind of wants to know what's in your humble abode. She's sizing up your magical tools. Okay. I'm gonna use lucky again.
Okay.
I did punish my dice, so they've been caged. So I think they'll behave now.
Okay.
Final last words.
It really is.
Falls off shelf. Shelf falls. Splat.
I told you the dice jail works. I got a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
That's like
plus
5
2,
nat 20s this session.
I know.
That's amazing.
Where's my nat ones?
Told you we gotta get that nat counter in chat. Just like a
It's
little
okay. I'll
counter.
roll one right now for you, Moose. That was a 16.
Okay.
To make up for all session.
So, with a natural 20, what ingredient would you like to find? What ingredients? I'll take 2 of them. Give me a property, and I'll give you an ingredient you find.
A property. Let's see. Anything of medicinal value.
Okay. So, you find 2 bundles of mugwort and 1 1 lavender. Both of these are known to have soothing and medicinal properties.
Okay. Anything that looks like
And
either not from here or a little rare.
you want to look for something that's not of this realm?
Yes.
Nautilus, would Walter have anything that pertains to a different realm?
Due to the fact that, well, actually, I'll DM you a return question because
Okay.
I mean that's.
Mhm.
I'm looking for stuff that kind of sticks out.
Waiting to see. Don't worry, we'll get you something.
Okay.
We're deliberating what we're going to give you. You're stealing from a player's house, so.
Okay, I'm not, just for the record, I'm not stealing. I'm taking magical inventory.
I'm
with
just
my
borrowing
hands. Just borrowing. I'm looking first. I'm window shopping.
I'm looking with my hands, DM.
I'm looking. I'm touching it, but not taking it, okay? We're touching. just touching the things.
And I'm sorry if it sticks to me. I don't know how it got there.
And it's not gonna stick to me, okay? I'm not robbing the lizard in the house we live in.
You sure?
Touching.
I would say that this would probably be one of the very few things he would have in his home. Like, these would be behind, like, glass. It's almost like, you know, those, quarantine zones.
Mm-hmm.
Like the box where you have, like, the gloves that you stick your hands in. Like, there would be maybe 2 of them max.
Okay. So, you find almost what looks almost like a trophy case that has a small round tree or shrub in it, and in that shrub are many different holes, and it seems that something very small, almost like an insect, is flying in and out of those holes. And it is a like a dull yellow color, almost like mustard or turmeric.
Okay. Is there kind of like a semblance of why it would be there? Like, is it producing something, or more like just a pet, or even just a decoration?
Would Walter have any notes on it nearby?
Walter would have absolutely everything labeled.
Okay.
Absolutely everything. Man's got everything labeled to the degree.
Okay, perfect.
So this is a mangrove flytrap. It has these very large roots that kind of come out of the bottom of it. Not like large roots, but like it has very loop kind of roots where it could grow on top of water. You do see that it looks like it's otherworldly. Probably you look at the notes and it looks like it comes from the Feywilds.
Okay.
As far as alchemical properties, I don't think Walter would have the alchemical properties of it. However, it does mention that it comes from the Feywilds and it like the general ecology of the plant.
Okay. Are there more things that look like they come from the Feywilds in there? Are there any like alchemical tools?
So on a
you go.
It's your house, man. It's your house.
I would say that he has them, but he's not used them too much. Like, you know, when you have like a flathead, but all your furniture is made of like Phillips heads, the cross screws, rather than just the one screw. But you still have that other screwdriver. It's basically that.
Okay. And is this like on like a this is like a hobby, or is some of this from like better grade quality tools?
That's up to the supplier, DM.
I would say they are low grade.
Okay.
Kind of just, here's a set of tools for you, use them as you need to.
Okay. So we're looking for more, not really professional work, but maybe even hobbyist tools, but potentially maybe useful ingredients.
Yeah, the one that sticks out to you is going to be that mangrove flytrap.
Okay. Are there any books on the Feywild in there?
Absolutely.
Okay. Rivy's going to borrow the book.
Okay. What kind of information are you trying to glean?
Okay. Ribby wants to kind of know what could she find in a book? She wants to know more about the Feywilds in general and what to find in there. And more probably in like the like what naturally is found there.
Okay. So, in a general sense, I will tell you the Feywilds is is if you take all of the natural things of the world, put them throughout the entire realm, and then just crank it up to 11 on color and weirdness. And there's so many things that the Feywild has, and they're all so incredibly different than what we have in the material plane. It is
Okay.
like in a general sense, it is strange. It is a strange place. I can give you
The
more.
material plane on crack.
Yeah, well, more like on acid, but that works too, or shrooms.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
But
All right, Ruby is.
go ahead.
Oh no, you can finish. Sorry.
If you're looking for anything in particular, or if you're looking to get like specifics of what it's like in the Fey realms, I can tell you that as just off screen and everything. So because there's a
Yes.
lot to the Fey realms.
Definitely looking for more naturally occurring things, like ingredients. Ruby's gonna be looking to kind of take the book. She's gonna kind of conjure up with her prestidigitation a little mud pile, and she's gonna leave it where she took the book from in like trade, and then she's going to take the book back to her muddy little room, and then kind of peruse and compare it to the other 2 books that she's collected and see if she can find any overlapping ingredients that she could be interested in.
Okay, so I will have to give you more on that off screen, as I mean you are essentially comparing a small list of things to an encyclopedia. Like the Feywilds is
Yes.
as big as the regular like material plane, so there's a lot to it.
But this would be kind of like a good place to start, right?
Yes, this would be a good place to find special, unique ingredients.
Okay, perfect. So Ruby's probably going to be spending this night kind of looking through that encyclopedia and looking through kind of what she has already, to kind of rebuff her potion making knowledge and things of that nature, and then find herself in a sleep afterwards.
All right. So, is there anything else anybody would like to take care of before the night ends?
Just during the night, Walter will check in on everyone, but as quietly as so quietly as he lizardly can.
All right. So, with that, if the night is concluded, you may all go ahead and take a long rest.
Yippee.
Thank goodness.
Yippee.
All right. And who's the first one awake today?
Probably Orin, because he went to bed super early.
And you said you slept outside on the couch inside of the utility room?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you wake up and you see just a dark room pretty much all around you. You can kind of get a general sense of where you are. You see the pipe, you see the doors, you see a couple brooms and mops lying about. What would you like to do?
I think Orin will get up, kind of stretch a bit, kind of just like meander over to try to find where his room actually is, seeing as clearly nobody's around.
All right. So you hop in the pipe, spit out the other side. It seems quiet in there. Not a whole lot going on. Who's the second person awake?
I might wake just due to the fact that Walter would have woken with someone coming through the portal.
Okay.
I think he's very used to hearing that, so if he hears that, he's immediately awake.
So
Walter will, as he hears Aurum go from room to room, probably checking it, and he finally closes his door, Walter will scuttle out to check outside to see if everyone is still there. Everyone who is outside is still there.
you go outside, you head into the pipe, Where's Sapura on all this? Did she come back home and go into the pipe, or did she what did she do?
She still stayed outside, to be honest. She slept in worse places.
All right. So, you step outside. You go into the utility room. You go into the bathroom. You go into the outside. And you see Sapura sitting there, sleeping against the wall.
Walter will just think to himself. There's a bit of emotion on his face, and he will scuttle back towards where Dempsey is. But as he's like a few bit away, just try and stay outside of earshot. He will cast prestidigitation to make the stones around a separate warmer.
Speaking of Dempsey, you notice he's not where he was the night before.
Where is he?
Dempsey. You come to, and it's dark. You try and move your hands, and they're bound. What would you like to do?
Can I see can I see it at all or no?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
So you open your eyes, and this is not a familiar room, but one you remember. What you see is a very elegant carpet, a nice wooden door, wonderful decorative wallpaper, and a wall covered with rows and rows of spikes. And on each of those spikes is a different head. You hear something come to the door. It opens and light floods the room. My. You're finally awake. It is so lovely to have you here. Mr. Dempsey, when we agreed to work together, I did not think you would be so quick to turn me down, turn me away, and leave me to rot. And yet here we are, ignoring my calls, playing the hero. Both know you ain't a hero. And look where this has landed you. Dempsey, you remember this as the complaint box in the manager's office.
What? I didn't think you'd take offense.
I always take offense to somebody not wanting to work with me. After my very generous pay, my very generous hospitality, and you still decide to stab me in the back.
I wouldn't call it stabbing the back necessarily. I just think it was taking a little bit of a leave of absence.
A leave of absence. A leave
After all,
of absence.
there were some pressing matters that helped us get a better lead on what's going on.
Now, you do realize I am probably the best lead you have in this entire city. I have eyes, I have ears, I have everyone where I need them to be to figure out exactly what is going on. And if you were to help me out, I could help you out. But no, you've gone off on your own.
you've decided to take things into your own hands. Even after we agreed to work. That just won't do. No, sir.
Listen, it was one thing watching you keep me in this. I understand. I put myself in there. When I saw you have that look, someone I brought into here, I couldn't just watch you do that again.
Taking the moral high ground. I see. Trying to save as many people as you can. You see, I tried that once before. It got me burnt so many times. But now I've learned it's all about helping yourself. And you see, this is me helping myself. And this, and he's gesturing to all the different heads on the stakes around him. This is all the people that have wronged me. They didn't let me work for myself. They didn't let me do what I wanted for me. You don't want to be one of these people, do you? And you can take a look around, and all you see are just lolled open mouths, skewered. You can see eyes have been plucked out. Some are just drooping. You can see the nerve still in some of them. It's a grotesque sight. And it's unnerving, to say the least. Now,
What is it that you're gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you one more chance before you end up like one of these lovely decorations on my wall. I got a job coming up for you. It ain't quite ready. Still got a little bit more stuff to sort out. But as soon as it is done, I need you to work on it. And if you refuse, I cannot guarantee your safety in this city anymore. But if you help me out, I can get you any information, anything, any amount of money you want. All you gotta do is what I say. So, what'll it be?
Fine.
I am so glad that I have your word on this. Now, you go run on home to your friends, let them know what's going on. You can let them know I said what y'all are doing next. If it don't get done, well, you might as well go ahead and say goodbye.
One more thing. Why is it that I have a doppelganger looking for you right now?
Doppelganger looking for me? Boy,
That's what I've been trying to find out.
that is something new to me. You got doppelgangers hunting around, huh? Well, you know what? I will do you a very generous favor. I will look into that for you. Now, I'll see what I can come up with. You got any information on these fellows here?
They look like me. The smell of grass.
Well,
So far,
certainly.
I've been
Go ahead.
asking around for you.
It might not be a good idea for me to show my face then.
No, it wouldn't.
I will be sure to keep an eye out for him, though. And if anybody comes in here and they ain't you, I'll deal with them. Free of charge. Call it part of my hospitality. Now, if you happen to walk back through my doors and you are who you say you are and you are who you are, I want you to go ahead and tell me this code phrase. Are you ready?
Go on.
Margarine. Smooth as butter. You say that line right there, I will make sure that you are taken care of and that I know that it is you, and I will not send anybody after you.
Okay. Fine.
So, we got a bit of an understanding here, right?
Yes, we do.
All right. Then you can go ahead and go on home to your friends. And I will look more into your problem if you look more into mine. And I will be in contact with you very, very soon. You're going to watch him
I'll
step
keep
out
your
of
ear
the...
out.
Yeah, you're going to watch him step out of the doorway and kind of gesture for you to walk out. And you will see his office as is, as you saw it the other day.
Well, I guess it was a pleasure.
It sure was. And he'll snap his fingers and the ropes around your wrist will unbind. So,
How many days do you need that call?
let's see. Give or take, day or two. Just finishing up some loose ends with that one.
Okay. I'll keep your ear out.
How delightful. I will see you very, very soon, Mr. Dempsey.
You'll kind of just lower his head and just walk out.
And you can feel this very tall, owled man just kind of staring down at you with a smile and a hint of bloodlust behind his eyes as you walk out of his office into the bar and out of the service tunnel. So, what's everyone else up to in the meantime as y'all are all coming to and waking up?
Apparently nothing.
Apparently nothing at all. They're all just sitting there in a circle staring at each other.
Is Dempsey in the house, or is he just not there?
Dempsey's not there at all. As of right this, like, I just like immediate cut back to where you guys were with Sapura and Orin and Walter.
Neither is Nip.
Nif is still out in the field, so if they are awake, they're probably walking back.
So will remain in place, but be
All right.
anxiously sparking with energy.
So, Dempsey, as you cross the eastern bridge of the Howling River, you get to the southern side, and you see a very familiar elfish figure walking up from underneath the bridge and kind of crawling over the little sidewalls, the little guardrails. You both make eye contact.
Rough night.
Yeah, I guess. And it's gonna, like, very awkwardly, sort of struggling it away, climb over the guardrail.
Here, let me help.
If you could just. And she's gonna kind of like put her hand on his shoulder as she swings her leg over the other part of the railing before quickly just making distance.
All right.
Well, hope it was as a peaceful morning for you as it wasn't for me.
You don't really seem like someone to be out in the morning.
Not willing. What brings you here?
I guess you just could say I needed some time to think.
I see. Yeah.
If is gonna kind of very awkwardly dust off her pants, get the grass out of her hair.
How do you feel about some jobs with the manager?
I thought we were sort of are we still working with him too?
Well, I didn't think my lease was that tight.
Oh, I understand. Is that where you were?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about it
What?
later. It's fine.
That sounds fine. I should I'll walk back with you.
All right. So you two both walk back together, and everyone is kind of sitting around and waiting for these two to show up. And they show up together, just outside of the portal room, or the Walter's house. So, Nif, do you hop inside of Walter's house? I know Dempsey doesn't, but I guess I don't think Dempsey does. Dempsey, what do you do?
He's just still outside.
All right. And Nif, what do you
Yeah,
do?
I imagine that Nif would just kind of hang outside, seeing Sapura sleeping outside. She kind of gives I wouldn't say like a glare per se, but kind of like a look as she leans up against the wall on the opposite side of the door.
I think Sapporo would wake up hearing somebody approach.
And it's about this time that Walter and Orin come walking out of the bathroom and see everybody kind of standing around.
And Ruby?
Yeah, where was Ruby in all this? Ruby is Ruby a late riser?
Yeah, Ruby probably was a late riser, I'd imagine. You know,
Okay.
as she was flipping through the pages of the book, she kind of went to bed a little late.
So at some point,
I would say when.
Okay.
Go on. I would say that Walter, when he was checking up on everyone during the middle of the night, would have left Nif's door slightly open due to the fact that when he was in there alone.
Okay.
Would you say that you noticed that it's just like Winnie in there when you were doing your little late night check-in?
That's why Walter's like, I'm just gonna leave this open.
All right.
Also, Walter definitely pressed prestidigitation. Fucking everything in the house.
Well, it's part of his morning routine, cleaning up everything, cleaning up all the mud.
Yep, he was, and he's definitely noticed that one of the books is missing, but he's just
Replaced
gonna
by a mud
sit.
book.
Yeah, he's definitely noticed, but he hasn't said done anything just yet.
Speaking of which, you're
Expect a negative review in the Airbnb.
your mud book
Like,
there
what is it? Like the visitor thing?
your mud book there is kind of flopped and poured out from the bookshelf onto the floor as you put a liquid into a place of a solid. It doesn't stay like that forever.
I imagine it's like a melted mud pie.
Exactly what it is. It was seeping onto the floor when Walter found it. But eventually, everyone does wake up. You guys can all get together, have your morning routines, your breakfast, your workouts, your whatever you do, your hygiene. And
Some
the day will be
hygiene.
yours. Your mud bath, Ruby. Your mud bath.
My mud bath. I imagine I'll kind of like croak and work my way out of the mud, you know, probably slip the book into like well, actually I probably wouldn't even do that. Loud and Proud, I'm probably reading it on the way out of Walter's. I'm trying to get to that crypt.
Walter notices but doesn't say anything.
All right. So you can all reconvene and decide where you'd like to take today. Which I think we know, but if there's anything you guys would like to discuss or talk about before we do it, absolutely.
In seeing Orin walk out, Sapporo will look at him, kind of assess if he looks well rested, and say,
Orin is glowing.
He's glowing. Okay.
He slept very well.
He has that fish oil for his coat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The coat's looking extra shiny today.
Woke up on the right side of the couch.
So, you look ready to go.
Ready, girls? Oh my god.
You got it. I believe in you. You can do it.
1 second. I choked.
Oh no!
Water stat!
Pour some water on the cat.
You may be glowing, buddy. Go, go, go.
Orin has a furball.
Oh, he really does have a furball. Damn.
Oh no.
It's just...
Even the Heimlich.
Stop, you're making me laugh. I tried to lock in into his voice.
Come on, you can get it out.
Oh god.
Ready is... God damn it. I can't do it. Hold on. Ready is all I prepare.
Is Ruby outside or still inside?
Yeah, Ruby's exiting with the book in hand.
Sapporo will glance to her.
Can I say that Winnie's tailing behind just because he can't open doors?
Absolutely.
She's just using, like, she's got her wand in front of her, kind of close to the ground, kind of prestidigitationing up the floor and doing little bursts of wind to kind of get the doors open as she reads her little book.
Oh, she's vibing.
I imagine everybody takes like a wide width behind Ribby when
Always.
she walks because there's just always a trail of mud.
You can see everywhere she's been.
If our party had a hunter, or sorry, a ranger, they'd have an aneurysm.
So much mud.
I imagine if she starts pacing while she reads, there's just a dirty figure 8 getting slightly grimier each time.
She's slowly sinking into the ground.
We are so easy to track.
Yeah, we are. Honestly, there really shouldn't be a question why somebody's copying you guys. You guys are incredibly easy to track. All right.
She'll look
Go ahead.
and glance at the rest. So we're going to... Oh, man. We're going to the crypt outside of town. We already checked out Parliament. They just need somebody to check out the place.
Okay.
And I guess you could come along if you want.
I mean, I don't see what else we can do.
Anyone
Nick
else?
Nick
Sorry.
just sort of gives you a one-off look before shrugging and pushing herself off of the wall, but you can notice that she's kind of, instead of usually kind of keeping an eye on where Winnie is, she's kind of ignoring her own cat.
Yeah, I ask why we're going to the crypt. Unless you got some kind of lead.
Well, the only other place that we have any lead on for the cultists to be around was the crypt, so seems like the best place to start.
Parliament reports that there's reason to believe they might be there. Also, I'm sure Sepura wants to see her friend.
He's not gonna be there. She quickly snaps, but then she calms down a little bit again. It's also the information that he gave you all when he ran into you. If you remember.
Was it? I think I was distracted.
Right.
I guess we can
I don't
just...
think I was there.
You didn't miss much.
And I think he missed a lot. Actually, we could run it by.
Walk and talk if you must.
No, Walter.
What?
Oh, we
We
lost
the
Walter.
lizard.
No.
He's like, you don't want me to come.
He forgot something
Goodbye.
inside. Hold on. He'll be back.
Internet died.
Internet died.
Oh no!
No!
Not the lizard!
We can wait.
We'll wait for the lizard to come back.
Imagine there's a technical difficulty screen in front of us.
I mean,
Imagine it, guys. Chat, it's right there. It's right there. Look, I'm pointing at it.
Ooh,
Technical.
You believe we're having technical
Difficult.
difficulties.
He's back.
The lizard has
Walter.
returned. Return of the king.
Walter. Speak to us,
See, what
Walter.
happened is that when Ribby and Winnie went through the door didn't stay swung open long enough for Walter to come through.
He just got smacked by a goddamn
Slammed on
door.
him.
Yeah, it kind of cut in between the two. I wouldn't say it hit him,
The lizard's back.
but now he's back.
Welcome back.
Oh no.
Is that it? Are you good?
Oh,
Well, thank
I don't know if you guys
Liz.
can hear me, but everyone is static.
Oh
fucking-
no.
No.
Oh no. Hang
he's
on.
too excited.
The lizard fried the
Yeah, he's
microphone.
snapping out.
Turn the
This is
headset
what's on my
off the
screen.
internet.
Oh, he's having Discord issues.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
Oh no! Refresh Discord.
What if he just watches the stream and goes off that?
It would
That's
just be really
ass.
delayed.
I know.
Just responds with a 5-second delay. Oh.
Oh, there he goes. Okay. I'll go ahead and
This
Pretend
is
there's a
one of
lizard
those-
there.
It turns out it's one of those Western doors where it just keeps like. He's
like
going
a
in and out.
revolving door.
Yeah. He's stuck in the revolving door.
Okay. Well, while he figures that out, I will go ahead. Do I want to go ahead and push this to the next scene? I can. I could try and describe it to you guys.
Could we we just assume that everybody starts going.
Yeah, that's what I was going to assume. Because I felt like that's where we were at. I felt like everyone was pretty on board for going to the crypt.
I believe so.
Unless Walter's like,
Everyone
I
on
hate
board.
all of you. I'm not going to the crypt.
I
Yeah.
hate all of you.
You're all dumb and
You
Back.
guys
stupid.
close the door on me. I'm starting my villain arc.
Yeah.
Everyone press 1 for
Walter
the crypt.
BBG.
So,
One other thing.
Oh.
Know how we kind of left the doppelgangers scenario the back burner?
I wouldn't say that. I guess it's just we don't really have any other leads besides the brick thing.
Yeah.
Rick?
The brick.
Walter explained it to me. You guys saw that remnants of magic or something. I don't know. He started going into like the whole science of it all, so I started tuning it out after a while.
Well, seems like the manager's gonna be looking into it right now. I gave him a lead on it of how they're looking for him, so if none of us wants anyone impersonating us, he's gonna deal with that.
Doesn't he not do things for free?
Well, he doesn't like people looking for him. And
Niff's gonna kind of give him a look.
it wasn't a willing conversation on my end.
Hmm.
Not a willing conversation? What exactly do you mean by that?
We have a job. Not
Didn't-
one I wanna accept. But I didn't feel like being another head on the wall right now.
What, is he threatening you?
Well,
Yeah, well,
he stole me right under y'all's noses for someone being at the front door.
She just kind of pales at that.
So I don't think I have a choice. Alright? I'm just letting y'all know to make sure y'all are on board. And up to date. If I need to go do something, I'm gonna go do it. 'Cause right now, my lease is tight.
Great. Same guy who said that wouldn't be a problem.
I'd rather it be me. Anyways.
When's your assignment?
Give or take 1 or 2 days.
Are you gonna be able to come for this assignment now?
I should be able to make it.
Great. I guess we'll just start there. What does he have on you anyway?
Alive?
You summon me again?
I don't think.
Blizzard's back.
Alive?
Oh!
I don't know if chat can hear those going off. I'm gonna be honest, but all that played
I think
was.
they can.
I hope they can.
All that played was Sif's boss
Alright.
music from
I'm so
Dark Souls
sorry.
1.
Sif, yeah.
They do.
Oh,
they can
we
hear
do.
it.
That's amazing.
It's
I'm like,
so
I'm so
fucking
sorry,
funny.
guys. It just everyone went robot. It's like, what's going on? And then it just died. I was like, oh, no.
It's okay.
Where are we at? I'm so sorry.
We were just
You didn't miss.
we were just talking. Dempsey was mentioning his interaction with the manager, and that's really all you've missed so far.
My apologies.
And then it was, we have another job. Okay, can you make it to the crypt? I think so. Then you should be
Got
caught up.
another job.
Another
I
job.
know the settlement needs your
I
help.
have another job for you.
I think we're all traumatized by just getting daily missions from these things. So, as you were saying, he has a life over you. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
Made it very. Oh, he has my life over me. He made it very clear that I better not miss this one. Didn't tell y'all because I did ignore it. He did ask us to do that mission while we were, dealing with that tree.
Well, he also told us that he didn't plan on ever keeping us employed per se. That we were just to help him. I guess he wasn't being totally honest.
Those leads aren't very good either. So I doubt we'll get anything substantial in return. Although I can't say I'm totally disinterested in his intel.
No, but it also seems like he's gonna be hunting down those people who are copying us right now. I told him they're looking for him. So he didn't like that.
What does he want?
Not sure. I'm sure he's gonna ring me whenever he finally has it put together.
I think the only benefiting factor here is keeping you out of trouble, whatever he's threatening you with. It's all we really can do right now.
Yeah. Let's just hurry up and go to the crypt.
All right. So the party gathers together. They all walk out the front door. The way to stop them. The guards seem to be lolling about. It's pretty early in the morning. They're not really quite awake yet. Don't seem too attentive. You walk out the door, head out to the northwest of town, and you are met with a chapel. This is an ancient chapel. It's dilapidated, broken down, covered with moss. The sky seems to almost darken as you get closer. Despite it still being early in the morning, it seems like the sun just can't even reach here. What you see is all kinds of different dead trees and broken down graves. This is some place that has been abandoned for decades, and it is rotted through. Let me go ahead and show you guys the map.
Yay! Oh my gosh, a map. Map time.
This might mean to be a map person.
I'm have map.
I am half map.
I have map.
I am half map.
I have map.
Don't worry,
I have mapping.
We're trying to get the map pulled up. Hold on.
Wait, that's my fault. I'm not streaming my screen.
Oh, I realized you guys. I didn't. Hold on.
I see the darkness.
I can see it. I can see it.
The void.
I had to execute Dempsey, sorry.
The void. All right, go ahead and roll a new character sheet.
Damn, I didn't know that it was already 2 days. Fuck.
You have 2 days.
You have 1 day. You
Phone
have
will
1 hour.
ring.
No, I want the tape. I want the tape, Sonico. No.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the fog reset really quick.
Fog.
Okay, you're all gonna be added in over a couple seconds.
No. Mm-mm.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
It's dark.
I'm in. I can
It's
see
dark.
everything. Whoa, what is
Oh,
that?
okay.
What is that? I'm just messing with you.
Whoa. Whoa.
See, you thought I was screen peeking, but I lied.
Ooh.
I'll pull it up for everybody to see if you give me just 1 second.
One.
I'm not zooming out. I'm only to stay zoomed in since I'm the map guy.
And you can go where you want to. You're the map guy.
Well, I want to be from our perspective.
I hope this works.
You are in control.
I
Wait,
am in control.
I am in control.
where's my map? Where's my
I
map
don't know.
at?
I'm sharing my map.
No,
sharing it.
it should be popping up. It's just being weird. 1 moment, please.
Click it again.
That is awkward.
Don't worry, we're almost there.
You guys
There's a map.
come here often? Or
I had to go do difficulties, everybody. We have a map now.
once every 2 weeks?
Yep.
Hey, look at that.
In front of a church, guys? Come on, we can't be picking up like this.
So, you have this crypt that you walk up on. What would everyone like to do? Well, it's a chapel, not quite a crypt yet.
Walk towards the stairs.
And you may move yourselves as you see fit. As we have
Yay.
quite the little scene in front of us.
I believe people have come here already, but I don't think we should let our guard down regardless.
Uh-oh.
Well, if your suspicions are true, then yeah.
Can Ribby move?
Hopefully.
No.
Why
Uh-oh.
can't you move?
I don't know. I can't even move the map to see it.
What do you mean?
Like, you guys are able
Right.
to kind of grab and move the map around.
Are you left clicking?
Yeah,
or
you're right clicking. You gotta right
Are
click.
you using the correct tool?
No. No.
I think
This
we
is what we
found
were
the
talking about.
reason.
Still waiting for her to move. Anyway, you find yourself
I'm
in this
trying.
place. It is dark. It is dreary. It is damp, and it is old.
Oh man, this is Ruby's place.
Orin, would you go ahead and make me a perception check?
Worrisome.
Spooky,
That's a
scary
natural one.
skeletons.
All right,
Oh, damn.
you may all continue on.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
All right.
Oh, lore.
Man, I sure hope nothing crazy sneaks up on us. It'd be
Imagine
a
Orin
real
stubs his
shame.
toe because he didn't see a rock on the ground or a root.
Just flat on his face.
Nearly trips.
Ow.
Oh, this place is massive.
It is quite the old place here.
There's a whole lot of crypt in this crypt.
But we're not to the crypt part yet. This is just the
There's
chapel.
There's a whole lot of chapel in this chapel.
Ruby,
Does
You've
this
got it,
chapel
Ruby.
roam?
I was thinking it, Comey.
I had these thoughts.
Come
They're
on,
in
Ruby.
my head.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
I don't know what was
Is there an entrance?
Well, you spent some time looking around. You don't see a front door. It seems to have been collapsed with the rest of the building. There might be another way around, though. Who knows?
I think
Who
I found a way
knows?
around.
Knows whom? Everybody's spreading out. Oh goodness.
Best
This is
case
making the
scenario.
math guy very confused.
Once you ran into a
Can
wall, I'm
I
sorry.
have my halberd out at least?
Is that an entrance?
I feel like this isn't an entrance.
You should be
I
able to
feel
walk
like
through that.
Nif
Does it
would
not let you?
also,
Hold on.
Nif also has their rapier out.
I did
Yeah,
walk
you
through
can,
it.
you can walk
Just-
through it. This is a little funky.
Ruby would like to cast something. She's gonna kind of hang back.
Checking the perimeter.
Can
I
I
like
go
how
ahead
Nif
and
is
use
super.
invisibility?
Okay. So wait, you said
Don't
Ruby's gonna
trust
cast
nobody.
invisibility?
They be
Yeah.
Also, you're running into a wall.
Well, I was actually going to ask DM. I have a climb speed.
Do you want to climb up that? That's roughly about 10 feet off the
Hmm.
ground, if not more.
Whoa!
I would like to climb up to the roof.
Okay. I will let you go ahead and climb up to the roof then.
I don't know how to
Make
do that.
me a
Just somehow
dexterity
accidentally
check.
Open the character sheet.
Okay.
This is not necessarily okay. You guys have kind of
Do we
gotten
need to
into the
slow
actual
down?
meat of it. I gotta cover some things first before we can get
Okay.
to the rest of it.
Okay.
So you went to
We'll
lines
go
and
back.
everything.
I'm gonna go back
Reverse,
over here.
reverse.
Reverse. Beep,
The
beep.
dexterity of
Crisscross.
16.
16, so you're able to get up to the
Everybody
roof
clap
just fine.
your
You're able to
hands.
dodge the rotted out boards and everything that would cause you to fall. And you do end up getting on the roof. I can't really put you up there, but just know you're able to. Actually, I can't put you up there.
Damn.
Please
We're
don't spite
spicy
me, DM.
today.
Hello, yeah.
Now you're up on the roof. And Ruby, you said you were going to cast invisibility, right?
Yes, so kind of what I want to do is I want to take prestidigitation.
Okay.
And so like as they're kind of moving ahead, I'd like to cast prestidigitation to kind of clear the mud off of my feet. And only really my feet. And then I'd like to use my invisibility.
All right. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay. 8.
All right, cool. So the rest of you are all hanging out right at the entrance to this chapel, and you can look up and see it's completely derelict. Boards have fallen through. The roof is almost gone. It looks like this place has been abandoned for ages. But you're able to look around and find a nice little door down into what you can assume is probably like a cellar or a crypt. It's a little hatch that opens up, and you see a ladder that goes down.
Anyone want to go first?
Well, I'll do it.
All right. You're all being stolen away. Ah.
There is no token in the scene, which gives you visibility.
All right, hold on.
There's no
I'm
token in
blind.
that scene.
So Dempsey, you make it
we
down.
can't see. Whoa.
You climb down the ladder into this room, and you can see various coffins around you. You can see a door on either side of you, as well as a few candle lights to kind of keep you keep things lit. Would anybody else like to
Seems
follow
like
Dempsey?
nothing so far.
Orin will follow.
I am following.
What's this door do?
Full follow.
And you go to open that door, and it's locked. You pull the handle. Nothing.
Is there a keyhole?
Orin's gonna try the opposite door.
Actually, no, Walter. Would you have gone down with everybody, Walter?
He would have made sure that everything else was kind of okay and then gone down.
Okay. Everything seemed
He's
okay
being
upstairs.
Can Nif poke around the graves that are in here?
Yeah. Absolutely, you can. So you make me an investigation check as you begin poking around them.
Not necessarily like opening them up, but I guess seeing if there are names. Are they all names tied together?
Oh, okay. You don't notice any particular names about these. It seems like this is just a crypt for people that live around this area, most likely.
Do they look like wealthy people that lived in this area?
No,
Based off of
there's no way to tell off just the coffin alone if there is any semblance of wealth for these people.
Okay.
All right. So what's everybody doing?
Does this door have a keyhole?
It does not.
Fuck. Can I try pushing the door?
Yeah, you push it. Just stays.
What is it made of? Actually,
Looks like hardwoods mixed with metal. So Purim, you notice next to Dempsey as he's working on this door, there is a hole in the wall. It is roughly fist shaped or fist sized.
Fist size?
Mm-hmm. And it is hexagonal in shape.
Is there anything in the room that looks like it could fit in there?
Make me an investigation check and tell me where you're searching.
I'm going to search pretty much in this part of the room.
Okay.
Is it in like the half that we're on?
Make me an investigation check.
Investigation. That is a 15.
15. You look around and you're fairly confident there's nothing around this area that fits that description. Did you open up the caskets while you were doing that?
Yes.
Okay. So you'd open them up and you'd see some old dusty bones in there, clothes that have been like completely rotted off. There's only scraps of cloth left, but a skeleton nonetheless.
Okay. She's gonna call out to Dempsey. Hey, so I don't know what that hole in the wall's for, but something's missing, obviously.
hole in the wall.
And
She'll point to it for him.
Yep, and you look and there is a fist-sized hexagonal shaped hole in the wall.
Can I examine it?
Yeah, it is a fist-sized hexagonal shaped hole in the wall.
Can I examine it?
Yeah, it is a fist-sized hexagonal shaped hole in the wall.
Hey,
Whoa.
DM, I was wondering if I could take a look at that hole.
Yeah, so it's
We were all thinking it.
Can I put my fist in there?
Wait.
yeah, you go to put your fist in there, and it feels like metal behind there, roughly like a gear of some kind.
DM, am
Yes.
I in there with them?
Yes, you
Or my
you
spell
are
type.
in the room.
Okay.
You should be able
The
to see
frog
it
does
here.
not have dark vision.
Oh, it's so dark,
Oh.
isn't it?
I mean, there's
I-
candlelight. Oh, she can see where the
And-
candlelight is.
DM, I'm going to cast light on Ribby's staff.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did Sapura look at
Is that
all
20 and
of
20?
the caskets?
Just the ones on this side of the room.
Light
Wait.
is...
I'm in. You might not be able to see me.
Oh yeah, you actually can't see
I
her.
think he has dark vision.
Yeah.
No, she's
How do I make
invisible.
Oh, no,
myself
she's invisible.
Oh,
Never
I
mind.
actually.
I'm unaware that Ribby's there.
So you just
I
hear some
don't even think I
stumbling in the
came
dark.
I just want to comment. I just want to comment that Sapura sees Dempsey put his fist in there, and he's just like, "Can you please not try to solve everything by fisting it?"
What can I say? I work with my hands.
DM, can I open this other door?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to go in that door, you can. And what you
Cool.
see is a statue. It looks like maybe like an angel or a saint of some kind. You have a broken vase to your right and a vase to your left, as well as some other ones on the podiums over there.
I'd like to investigate around this base of the statue.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check as you do that.
Aye. 18.
18. So you investigate the base there, and you see some old remnants of offerings, flower stems and stuff that have completely wilted through. A little bit of molds and broken down rocks. But nothing in particular that stands out as far as useful for the puzzle.
Wait, is there anybody glowing in here?
No.
I don't. No, it's just the candlelight.
Yeah, it's candles. How are these candles lit?
Wouldn't you like
Is
to know,
the
Weather Boy?
deity recognizable? Is it a deity?
Make me a religion check.
Scoot over, dice. Scoot over.
I'm gonna try to twist the gears
Nat
with my
20.
finger.
Wow, I'm
That's a
so
lot
glad
of
you do that.
It's
Now
on
I have
this
to go.
cute-
I have to go look up who's the deity of death in the campaign.
I'm so sorry.
Now I gotta do my research.
Oh man,
gotta do my
dang.
research.
Making the moose
It
do
might
his
be the
homework.
Raven Queen
God
if this is
damn.
the
It was my
Forgotten
cute,
Realm.
it was my
DM.
cute little collector dice,
DM.
and that 20 is a
Yeah.
little pixelated heart.
No, I got to see
it
if there's
might
one
be
for
the-
Eberron.
Oh no, the
Raven
statue
Queen.
miraculously crumbles.
Crazy.
Boom! Explodes. Oh
It might be
no!
the Raven Queen if this is the Forgotten Realm. DM.
It's not the Forgotten Realms. I can't go with
It's not,
that.
it's Eberron.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. This is what I was intended to do. Fuck, where
We
is it?
got one on the DM, guys.
I know who the Eberron god of death is. Just
There's
you know
two.
the answer. But I know there's two, but it probably makes more sense for one of them.
Okay, so it is.
Actually, it kind of makes less sense for either of them.
I'm gonna be
now
honest.
that I'm
Yeah, it does
thinking
too.
about them.
So what you see is a hooded figure with what would normally be a lantern held in its right hand, and a rib cage visible in its chest. You do notice there is remnants of what used to be like a carved out rib cage in the center. The face looks to be a skeleton with eyes that were carved out. You recognize this as the Keeper.
Does the cloak that it's wearing somewhat look familiar to the cult red one that we got?
No.
Okay. Alright, Nif's gonna go open the rest of the gaskets.
Okay. So, you open all the caskets. Roll me investigation check.
I think I'd also like to look at the caskets.
Okay.
I'm kind of following around whoever has light.
So one of the caskets magically opens up.
Nif is horrified.
And then after at the end of this action, I believe Ribby becomes visible again as you've interacted with the environment. I believe that's how
Wait,
that
what?
works.
Uh,
Or is it only when you take an aggressive action?
Like an
no,
attack?
it just the
It's
spell
cast a
ends early.
spell.
Immediately after a target makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts a spell.
Okay, so no, it would just magically open up. there is no source.
Has Ruby talked at all? Would we hear Ruby
No.
talking?
Uh,
Okay.
And
I rolled a 3.
a
And I'm
3.
gonna blame it on the fact that maybe Ribby was opening the casket that Nif was just about to open, and then it sees it magically open
Well,
and just
yeah.
stares at it.
You open one up, and as it reaches the point where it's about to tip off, and you look down at the skeleton, you hear behind you, and you see another one open up.
Guys, and Ruby's sorry, Nif's gonna try and get people's attention, thinking it's related to the tomb.
You all look, and you do see that one of the caskets has opened all by itself.
Where's Ribby? Did we
Just gonna
leave her
look her out.
upstairs? Up ladder? Where's
I don't know.
Where's Walter?
Where is Walter in all this? Walter should be here.
That's
think
the first
Ribby's
thing
right
that
on
Nick's
top of
probably
them.
thinking about is like, where are
Yeah,
they?
I can't move up from under I can't move from under Ribby.
Use arrow keys. Arrow keys.
Oh. I didn't realize that's where you were. I was about to spawn you in again just to
Yeah.
see if I could find you.
Boo put their icon above Walter. There it is.
See?
Okay, so
Hi.
they're both in there. It's just that Ribby is invisible.
All right.
Yeah, Ruby's just gonna walk up to Nip and then just kind of do like with four of her little froggy bulbous fingers, just touch her forehead.
You're fucked.
You're just gonna hear
Oh my god.
the most high pitch, like I don't know, like girliest scream ever as she yelps.
You're gonna hear a froggy little laugh.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
All right.
She had to go back to looking to her crypt.
Can I look in here for the shapely stone or whatever it might be?
Where is here?
The little room.
Okay. Any particular place in that room?
Probably around the broken vases and such, and maybe skirting around the idol figure.
Okay. So you search the broken face, and all you find is old ceramic pottery shards. You look at the vase in the bottom right, nothing. Vase in the top right, nothing. Where else did you want to look?
There's like vases and offerings, maybe like among them to see, like around the base of the statue.
So you want to keep searching the base of the statue?
Yeah.
Okay. So you look at the base of the statue, and again, it's wilted flowers, old offerings, broken stone. It doesn't even seem like the statue itself can move.
Great. And she'll just go through here and back over to whatever they're doing.
Walter scuttles out of the way.
So you're nearly stepping on a lizard
Stepped
in
on
all this
him.
darkness.
Pretty much. He can't see in the dark.
She'll step over him so she can see, but she's gonna pretend like she's ignoring / just not seeing
For the
him.
sake of you guys, you have been close. You just didn't specify. You didn't specify enough. Or you overly specified.
Huh?
Is there a riddle anywhere?
It's not a riddle, no.
Oh.
Is it on this side of the room that I didn't check?
Well, that room or that part of the room has been checked by both Nif and Ribby at this point. There's one thing y'all have not searched that I have not heard you guys say. I'm going to search this.
The center?
That's just a ladder.
The door itself?
Are the candles like they're just regular candles, right?
Make me an Arcana check.
Are we warm?
No.
Are we cold?
About as cold as you can be in this tiny ass space.
We checked all of the graves,
Dang.
no?
You checked all the
Or-
graves, yeah. And again, it's all just skeletons.
23.
23. It is a candle of everlasting flame, so it is magically enhanced to never go out.
Okay, but it's not like I can pick it up.
You can pick it up.
Okay, Ruby's gonna pick it up.
Okay, so now there's a floating candle inside the room with y'all.
Yeah, I just need to be able to see. I can't see shit.
Whoop. Wrong thing.
Wait, I hate to say this, but the candle goes invisible, but the light doesn't.
She's
Because it's anything it's worn or carried.
Oh, worn or carried? Oh.
So it's worn or carried, which means there's just a random light source with no source walking around.
I think that's more terrifying.
Have we checked the inside of the hole?
Yes,
And what was there?
a gear. And
Just a
Dempsey,
gear.
I know you tried to turn the gear with your hand. It did not move.
Damn
Hey,
it.
can I have the ability to see?
You're
I'm
say
trying. I'm
shit.
trying. Hold on.
Oh yes, please. I can't
Got the
invest.
ability to shit.
There you go. You're walking around now. You have a little bit of light.
Thank you.
Have we tried moving the statue?
Nobody checked the intact vase yet.
I did. I said
You said the broken
Damn, how
base and-
sturdy is the door?
You said the
closed
broken
it.
base and the ones near the base of the statue. I made
We should
sure.
have known
think-
better.
We should Legend of Zelda
DM,
this
how
shit.
sturdy does this door feel?
I
Very.
think it's because I'm using my
On a scale of
pointer
1 to 10.
to try.
I
and
think
tell
Dempsey
ya.
checked
Like a-
earlier
like
and
a
it was like
7.
hardwood and metal.
But Dempsey,
7?
Dempsey, you reach into the pot and you pull
Not
out.
breaking it.
Okay, you break the pot open and out falls a hexagon-shaped crank.
Guys, look what I found!
Before Dempsey gets over, can I try to bust the door down?
Absolutely, make me a strength check.
Okay. Where's my dice? There it is. Probably not good enough. It's a 16.
Great. So you bash into the door as hard as you can. You take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Guys, look what I found.
Man.
Plunk.
Thunk.
I thought about that. I didn't think it was dire enough right now.
I just wanted to give it a shot.
I mean, we can go ahead and try before I put this key in. I think it'd be kind of fun.
No, the key is fine.
He's holding his shoulder.
Just put the key in.
So you put the key into the hole and you're able to turn it. And then you watch as the door slowly begins to open.
Oh,
I think we just became Tomb Raiders, guys.
Roll credits.
Jesus thinks
looks
on a
like
Tomb
more
Raider.
graves right now.
You just see a floating candle.
I think we're just.
We
gonna
don't see the
be
candle,
walking-
we just see the light.
Oh yeah,
There's
just
just
I don't know if
faint
the
light
fire
following
is visible,
you.
though.
Isn't there a
fire-
spell that's like a ball of light that you can cast?
Yeah. It's called Dancing Lights.
Light?
People, yeah, we just someone just assumes that got cast.
Door.
Oh, whoa! Another door.
Whoa!
Is
One
it-
unlocked. Oh,
Oh.
This one has a triangle hole.
What the fuck?
huh?
Oh.
Oh.
So, as you open the last door in the crypt and you look inside, what you're met with is a very large magic circle, active and holding some kind of spell. Now, what the spell might be or what might happen from here, we'll have to wait until next time.
No!
Everybody stacked on one space.
Please stop stacking.
Everyone stack
Please
together,
stop
stack
stacking.
together, stack together.
No, no,
Stack.
no.
He can't stop. He can't stop us
I
all.
will delete you all. I will delete you all.
And that's the end of TNT.
Yep, and that is the end of TNT episode 10. Thank you all for being here today. We appreciate you very much and everything that you have supported us with. Let me go ahead and stop watching this so I can get ready for a raid out.
He's nuts.
Actually, do we even want to raid out today? Because we're going to be doing VR chat right after this.
Oh, we can.
All right.
Whatever vibe.
Do we want to look for another D&D channel or a mutual?
I'm okay with anything. I'm pulling up my stuff right now so I can give you guys.
I just found a D&D channel that also starts with the name Stellar.
That's funny.
No
Yeah.
shot.
Except it's not gonna make sense because I don't
Oh my
join as Stellar. I
God.
join as Tubers N Tarasque. Go ahead and give me the name in DMs or something. I can send up the
quickly get your Twitch into chat, and it'll be fine.
What
it'll
is
be
our
fine.
red message?
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do our raid message. Hold on. I've got it.
DM'd it to you.
I DM'd it to you. Ow! I almost just
Right
stabbed
there.
myself on a D4.
I
Oh.
literally have done that 3 times throughout this.
D4,
My new
very
D4 is
stabby.
very sharp.
All right.
D4, these nuts.
Is that an acceptable raid message? Are we okay with that?
Watchtower.
These 4 nuts.
I will
Yes.
get you when you least expect it.
All right, I'm gonna start the
I hope
raid.
you know.
I'm gonna start the raid.
Wait, I haven't copied it yet.
It's okay. I've
Copy
already.
it now!
Copy it right now! Right
Thank you all
now!
for coming.
Thank you all for being here today. We very much appreciate you and everything you guys have done for us. Be sure to
Happy
join VR
episode
chat.
10.
Happy episode 10. Happy 100 followers. Thank you guys, and we will see you all next time on TNT.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Same thing,
everyone.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.